And then what?
And then can you verify, just for my sake, that you can hear the scrunchies and see the play button on the stream phone?
Yep.
All good?
Yeah, it's all good. I could hear you fine.
Out of curiosity, have you gone past this screen when testing the game, Nick?
There was like one box of dialogue and then a menu.
Okay.
And that's all I've seen.
Interesting.
This is my first time seeing the play button, period.
Well, well, well.
Okay. Hi, it's Inscyption.
Howdy, everyone.
Welcome to Video Game.
We being Nick and I, have not played this game before.
I have played too much of this game.
And you hate Fruity Pebbles.
I fucking despise Fruity Pebbles.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
I will gladly die on this hill.
Knucking futs indeed.
Thank you, Daniel Mullins.
Thank you, Daniel Mullins.
So,
Devolver?
is
Yeah.
it like any shape of Fruity
Time to
Pebbles?
figure out what's on this thing.
There are different
Ooh.
shapes.
Yeah, there's like Fred and Barney and Wilma.
Thought they were all just little shavings.
The Great Kazoo.
Well, they're all disgusting.
Oh, the shavings! Yeah, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, those slapped so fucking hard.
Nah.
Well, like, you want to get like Fruity Pebbles and you make them healthy, right? So you do like a Lucky Charms thing and you take the Flintstones vitamins and you put them in the
Hey.
Fruity Pebbles.
I also fucking hate Lucky Charms.
I don't like
What
the
joy
Flintstone
do you
vitamins.
have?
The marshmallows feel awful
What
on
are
my
you
teeth.
talking about?
Keep in mind he hates Peeps too, so this checks
Oh,
out.
right.
This checks out. Okay.
Why make a sugar-coated marshmallow? It's already fucking sugar.
I mean, if we shouldn't put small things on bigger versions of themselves,
We would never.
No,
have-
just marshmallows and sugar.
but they're
But-
the same thing.
Exactly.
But you can dip marshmallows in chocolate.
Yeah, that's good. But just specifically, just like cane sugar on marshmallow is like awful.
Interesting.
It gives it a crunch.
I really still want to make Peeps s'mores though. I want to roast some Peeps.
You just want to
What?
watch them melt.
I would try a Peeps more.
Okay.
It would probably all turn into like one thing, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. Press any button. That is not an option.
Are you sure you didn't play this before?
I have not played this.
Weird.
Maybe I will check. Maybe I'll do this just to be safe.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Okay.
Alright, fresh start. Since Nick decided to play the game beforehand.
I know everything.
Devolver.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
So weird.
Well,
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do.
I guess so.
stop playing.
No!
I will just check out the options real quick though, just to make sure there's nothing like obviously want to change. No, looks good. Looks A-okay.
No. No.
Let me get a good look at you.
No.
It's been ages.
Ages.
Perhaps you've forgotten how the game is played. Allow me to remind you.
I'm scared. Is it gonna be like, when it lights up, is it gonna be cute? It's gonna be cute, right?
Oh, he's so cute.
My Stoat?
You're stoked. It's telling you to click S on your keyboard, which is why I'm not sure if you'll be able to feasibly play it with that
Oh.
controller.
So that does that. That looks Up, down. Goat. Sacrifices must be made.
Oh.
Honorable death.
You don't have enough sacrifice.
Bell ends my turn. Goat is unopposed. Attack power.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the scale.
Alright.
Neat.
All the way down. Just like that. Proceed. Coyote. Attack 2. 1 health.
Uh-huh. Ow.
It's dead then.
It is your turn again.
Oh, did it start with 3 and then it just got 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's this?
So
Ooh.
basically what the game was trying to explain to you there was that you have 2 decks you can draw from. One gives you a squirrel and one is your actual deck. That deck on the right with all the squirrels on top of it gives you a squirrel, which you'll use for sacrifices.
Okay. I need to sacrifice, so I need squirrel.
But you've already drawn.
I must pass my turn.
Yep, yeah, press that. Ring the bell, right? It's a bell, not a button.
Yes.
Because you are learning, I will pass.
Aw.
How friendly.
So now you could wait another turn to get another squirrel. You can sacrifice your stoat and a squirrel.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah. Squirrel. I've won!
Whoa.
You did it.
I did
Neat.
it. They won't all be so easy. We're lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. And now we're there. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. Undying cat sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it.
So if you right-click on the sigil, it will tell you what they do.
Okay.
And then left-clicking it will just take it, so be careful. So you can sacrifice the cat infinitely, as long as it doesn't die.
Okay.
And the adder is 2 blood cost, but anything it hits will die. And that does not include your opponent. Like, your opponent won't die in 1 hit, but any creature it deals 1 damage to will die.
Okay. So the cat directly attacked will die, but sacrificed will not, basically.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm making quite an important decision here. Kristen!
I'm biased. You know that.
You are.
Ah, yeah, you do love snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Another creature joins your caravan.
You know me so well.
Another creature seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. A squirrel in a bottle, break in case of emergency. Have a second.
Aw.
I'll allow you to tip the scales with it.
Huh?
Interesting. 3 is as much as you can carry.
Okay.
You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain.
No, not the
Boulder.
stumps.
And some
Not the stumps. your stoat's talking to you.
Oh, what a good stoat.
You can see your moves ahead of time.
So now, whatever your like equivalent of W is, but if you hit like forward, basically, you can see the board more clearly.
There was a button. Which button was it? Oh,
You done passed your turn.
okay.
Oh,
Noted.
no.
That button is the auto pass turn.
Sorry, y'all. We're playing with the Steam controller.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't play with the Steam controller, so.
The only thing I've ever used this for before was Danganronpa.
And I'm sure that it served you well.
Yes.
So now you can see that next turn, that creature will be coming into that space.
Bat.
Okay.
So you get to see his turns ahead of time.
Okay.
Neat.
Stump, wolf, cub, stump.
And peep the ability on the wolf cub.
Oh.
So at the start of his next turn, that's going to transform into something stronger.
Okay. Wrong. Or squirrels. I can't move the boulder.
Nope.
Okay. Not yet. Now the wolf is strong. Flies over creatures to attack directly.
So that's what that little flying sigil means.
Oh.
So they won't hit your creature, but they will damage you no matter what.
Okay. Is this always squirrels?
It is always squirrels.
Okay.
I hate how the cards shake.
They literally look anxious when you go to sacrifice them.
Yeah, they do. Here we go.
I should have positioned these separate and different. Well, that's not gonna get hit anyway because it's air.
It's
Right.
not going to get hit, but if you had put the stoat there instead, your stoat would have killed the bat.
Yeah.
I will be trying to, unless you specifically ask for like help or what do you think or anything like that. Like not backseat your board as much as possible.
No, you're good. See, my mistake was I thought it took 2 squirrels to sacrifice to get the stoat, so I did that one first. But this cleared that space up, and he only needed 1. Because I, for some reason, thought it took 2.
It's a learning process.
Yeah.
Oh.
My bat flew over your squirrel.
Once they're on the board, is there any way to move them?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless the card specifically says that it has a condition where it moves.
Ooh. What do you need? Okay. Is this my damage?
No, that's the blood requirement that you still need to fill in order to summon it.
Understood.
So I will say, think very carefully with what you have on your hand and what is coming at you on the board, because they have lethal, quote unquote, on you,
Which means 1 more hit.
which means 1 more hit and you will die.
Well, that means I need to take care of the bat. And to take care of the bat, I need to put something offensive there, which means I need to sacrifice another squirrel, which means I need my squirrel bottle.
But also keep in mind that the space adjacent to the wolf is completely unopposed as well. So you have 2 problems you need to solve.
So the I take damage when there's nothing here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do. This is a sacrifice of 1. So cat goes there. Or river snapper.
So, also
The
keep in
suffering
mind
river.
for the future, the whole point of the cat is you can sacrifice it for a blood cost without having to kill a creature.
Yeah. So yeah, normally I would want to put it in front of something like a stump that's not gonna hurt it. That way I can keep sacrificing with it. But I needed something to block right there for now.
Yes, but not only that, but what I'm saying is you basically just killed your river snapper for no reason.
Yeah, I know.
Things to keep in mind.
Yeah. Is there 1 card per turn? Gotcha. And empty.
Don't be greedy. But what if I want to be greedy?
That's a blood cost of 2.
So
Wait, I need to see if up there what he's gonna play.
it's not playing anything.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Read this situation very carefully.
Stump, almost dead, won't hurt me. Stump, almost dead, won't hurt me. Wolf, if it is unopposed, this next turn will kill me. There's nothing.
Will it kill you? Because you also have a wolf that does the same damage that is unopposed. So the scale will go up 3 on your turn and then down 3 on its
Oh,
turn.
they balance out. Oh, I see. Okay. You see, I thought I was just gonna take damage and he was. But okay, it's a scale. Duh. It's a scale. I just thought it was cumulative.
Nope.
I see. Okay.
You can go back and forth all fucking day.
Nice how the last game also had a lot to do with scales.
Yeah!
And we're gonna bring that into here.
And
as
then
well.
you'll have the advantage after the next turn because you'll be dealing 4 and losing 3 because that stump will be gone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But I mean, I have to put something here now, so I have to. No, I just have to clear. I just have to make. Yeah, okay, those wolves balance out. I see now. Those wolves balance out.
There are 2 wolves inside of you, Nick.
They're both gay.
They are both gay.
I don't want to sacrifice the stoat. He has a plan.
Then just
Simply
continue
don't.
to the next turn, question mark?
Yeah.
Yep, the best thing to do here is nothing. And then in 2 turns, you'll have 2 squirrels, and you can do whatever you want with that wolf while you're slowly gaining the advantage.
Yeah, okay, so still best thing to do. Now he's gonna be taking damage. Yeah. But now I have to decide. Do I want to take out his wolf, or do I want to get rid of the stump and attack him? I think I want to take out the stump and attack him, because I'll have 2 wolves and only one of them will be negated.
Well, what is the advantage of taking out the stump over taking out the wolf?
That after this turn, the stump will not be there, and then I'll have 2 wolves and a stoat attacking versus 1 wolf.
Now, how does killing that wolf not accomplish the same thing while also reducing you from taking 3 damage a turn?
Yeah, Nick, that wolf has 2 health and your wolf can deal 3 damage. So you can honestly just, like, take care of that wolf right now.
I'll get that stump someday.
I'll get you. And now you have accomplished the same thing and that wolf is gone.
Is he just choosing not to play anything at the moment?
So in a lot of fights, it basically reaches a point where they'll just stop sending stuff in. Like their fight is kind of like pre-written.
And it's survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that will be less of the case, and they will throw out more cards as you get further and further in. But early on, it's pretty much like this.
Gotcha. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn.
And like ourselves some.
Meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature.
So a 1-cost wolf, but you have to wait a turn, or 1-cost, 1 damage that goes over any creature, as long as it doesn't get killed.
Are flying things typically good to put in front of like stumps or like non-offensive things?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is their advantage, is if it's just a stump or a rock in your way, or if it's a creature that has 0 damage but like does some sort of effect if it's like hit or something like that, then flying creatures are typically very good because you make those spaces useless for them.
1 second, I don't remember if I hit record or not.
I think you did.
I did, yeah, okay. Making sure. Kristen, what do you think? Wolf cub or sparrow?
I'm leaning towards the sparrow personally.
Okay. I'm gonna come to you a lot for like the deck building stuff.
Nice.
Neat.
Now this.
I feel like I'm understanding the game so far, which is good. I didn't think I would.
This next space is where the real fun part of the deck building in this game comes in.
Okay.
I will not say a word until you are done with it.
Ooh, you stumbled into some strange stones in the midst. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever.
I don't know.
And one of these is going to be lost forever.
Oh my god, no! Wait, Zach, what do you think?
But he said he wouldn't.
Well, no, So I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen.
Is there? Let me just ask this: will we never be able to get one of these ever again?
Oh no, you absolutely will. In the same run, even you can still get these cards.
Okay.
I would say, based on the cards you have and based on who I think you're going to throw this onto, I'd probably go with the sparrow.
Never even got a day to shine.
Well, actually, I would say the cat.
What?
Kristen, do we trust this stoat?
Of course we do.
Well, I could upgrade my river snapper.
Make it
A mega snapper.
a mega snapper.
What an honor.
Ooh.
So, this space transfers the sigils from a card that you sacrifice onto any other card that you have.
Oh.
Just the sigil?
Just the
The
sigil.
other stats aren't affected?
Correct.
Okay.
So you could have made like a flying wolf. You could now you have essentially it's the same cost. So now you have a cat that actually deals a damage and has like 2 extra hit points. So you'll have it out on the board longer.
Yo, that's awesome.
I feel like the advantage though of like the cat, I forget the word where it doesn't die unless attacked, but you can sacrifice it each time.
Mm-hmm.
Is getting it deadlocked behind something that won't attack and just abusing that.
Correct.
But like now he's going to attack like a stump, and then eventually that space might get filled.
Correct. But also a lot of the time, there will always be like a stump or something like that, and a lot of the times your cat will just get taken out very easily, and this kind of prevents that as well. So there are advantages and disadvantages.
Cat's more defensive.
Yes.
Besides, you want to put the sparrow in front of stumps anyway, right?
Oh,
It's true.
Oh.
behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil.
Not bad. Not bad.
Very red.
Yeah.
We are red today.
Yeah, he's gonna get you.
Right, let's see. How do I peek over? It's coming again.
Whatever your equivalent of like W is, your forward.
Seal?
Coyote. The airborne coyote. I want to kill that quickly.
Well, it's a good thing it only has 1 health.
And it does 2 damage, so I could also just throw out something that's gonna like also do 2 damage and try and balance it out until I can take care of it. And the bad is also airborne. Yeah.
So the bad news is essentially, so when you're in the center point of the scale, you can take 5 damage.
So this will give me 1 turn to act after they attack.
Basically, yes. So you will be down to 1 point after they attack.
Assuming I don't put 2 things out here that would balance them out.
Correct. You drew kind of a bad first hand because the only 1 cost you can play is that sparrow.
Yeah.
But the bad news is even if they're both flying, the creatures still won't hit each other. So you won't trade.
And that wolf does 3.
Wolf does 3, correct. There is a way out of this that I can kind of see, but you would have to get really lucky on your next draw. Well, it's like a 50-50, so not too lucky.
Well, this is giving us a good chance to see what this obelisk is about. I assume that there are others
Oh yeah.
in the game. Yeah.
It's essentially just like effect and creature type. Is what these obelisks do.
Me. I can place as many as I want now, right? Wait, no, they need the sacrifice stuff.
Yep.
So that's 1. Sparrow, 1. Oops. Not draw a card on my first turn. I probably want to play the squirrel first then, regardless.
Yeah.
Can't sacrifice anything else right now. I guess the question is
Do you want to put the sparrow out right now?
is there a downside to that? It would buy me a little extra time, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And I guess we don't want to put it in front of
Because
those other cards.
we want to be able to attack those, yeah. And I think that's all we can do now. Yes, it has flying coyote. Oh, that stings. Here's the question though, right?
Do you want the squirrel or do you want to?
What else do we have in that deck?
I didn't think about this. That chance you had may be gone.
Oh shit.
Squirrel, right?
Well, okay, so if we do the squirrel, then...
We can sacrifice the squirrel and the sparrow for...
But then we just die.
Now, here's the thing. Kristen is right.
Okay.
And there is a way you can salvage this still if you do that.
I'm saying squirrel and sparrow sacrificed for
Yeah, either one of those. I didn't think that far ahead.
one of those. They will kill... Probably want to go after the coyote, right?
It doesn't really matter. Either way, they're pretty much the same creature.
Yeah, 2 and 1. So then river snapper or wolf is the question. 3-2, 1-6. I am in dire straits, so I'm assuming I want to use the wolf.
Or wolf?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Turtle is very defensive.
Very.
I could also tip the scales,
You could tip the scales.
but I feel like that's not something I should use early.
Well, I think here. Okay, you shouldn't need to use it if you play this right. Oh, I didn't think about it. Oh, I didn't think about that at all.
It's alright, it's done.
No.
Oh?
That's fine. But if you do, I will let you know. If you do not use that item, you will not be able to win. Because
Oh.
even if your wolf kills that now, it will deal the 2 remaining damage that you need. The 2 remaining damage that you have left, and you'll die.
Gotcha.
So now is actually a
Well.
really good time to use that item.
Yeah, plus, like, it's early on in the game, might as well figure out what it is.
Oh, what?
Hey, you figured it out.
Oh.
Congrats on tipping the scale.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cool.
oh,
Oh, man.
okay. All right.
Madman actually did it.
Sacrifices must be made.
Do I... How many teeth do I have?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, well, now we live the turn at least. I really... Man.
Yeah.
Kristen, what say you? Squirrel fodder or luck?
What
Okay, what is
could
it?
we even pull from the non-squirrel deck?
What are you? That's another wolf cub? So, assuming this guy stays here, he will deal with that.
So you will go up 3 damage, and then go down 3 damage next turn.
So it's gonna balance out.
But then the wolf cub will be there. You will kill the wolf cub, but you won't go up 3 damage because you're killing the wolf cub, and then you'll go down 2 more damage.
Because, yeah, the bat.
So you're gonna go down like 5 damage total in the long run if nothing happens.
I need to put something in front of the bat.
You need something to attack the bat, yeah.
Squirrels can't attack because they're, sad. Pathetic creatures.
They are.
But you need them in order to get things in the first
Yeah, it's
place.
kind of our only hope, it seems, is to eat squirrel and then get something that'll only need the squirrel next turn, right?
Not
Or I
necessarily.
Could play the squirrel now and just let it absorb that damage, right?
It-
No, it's flying,
it's
it's flying.
Regardless, there's not really much you can do this turn.
Yeah. Oops.
Now,
You're gonna kill that.
hmm,
You're good. Does the damage... So, they attack each other before the damage happens to us?
you're... What do you mean?
So wolf will attack wolf cub before wolf cub does damage to me, right?
Correct. Only your creatures attack on your turn, and vice versa.
Okay. So we're good in regards to wolf, I think.
Yes. I feel as if I have already said too much this combat, so I'll let you figure this
No, you're
out.
Very well.
Bat's actually gonna be doing more damage next turn, though. That is going to do 2. You're at... What's that? Yeah.
Okay, oh, wait.
Go, okay,
If
go
you
on,
take that
Pippa.
squirrel, you will have 2 squirrels.
Yeah,
Put 2 squirrels on the board.
River Snapper.
Yep.
But it's gonna attack no matter. You're just saying next turn, the turtle will take care of it.
This turn, the turtle will take care of it, because...
Oh, they attack immediately when I ring the
Yes.
bell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I believe that squirrel is the play.
You need 2 blood sacrifices.
I hate the blood mark that appears when you actually do the sacrificing.
Yep.
And
And that's it.
Now your board's clear.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
You choose the
Who's
draw.
that? That's another flying coyote.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to worry about it because you're gonna deal 4 damage before it comes out, and then you'll just kill it right afterwards.
Yeah, so I guess I'll build up some fodder just in case.
That's why.
Yeah.
Kristen, should I get another squirrel or go ahead and pull?
Let's pull.
He's completely insane, you see that, right? No care for the rules. Epic, really.
Oh.
Keeps me around to watch me suffer.
Ooh, nunny.
Well, that's free extra damage on the board, and a free sacrifice if you do pull something next turn.
Yep. Back on the board. Am I seeing that right? Is that 1 card left from the non-skill deck?
Yes.
Okay.
Bravo.
You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Sparrow. Wolf. And this is just a full-grown wolf.
A vicious contender.
Or a cat.
So that little mushroom sigil means that you already have that card in your deck, so it would be a duplicate, which is fine. It's just letting you know, like, you already have this in your deck.
Okay. Kristen, do we want more cats?
We do want more cats, actually.
Plus, if we get a sacrifice again, that sigil is useful.
So, speaking of, on the right there is that same sacrifice point, and on the left there is a new board marker that you haven't seen. It was your call.
The sacrifice is good, especially since we just got the cat, but I want to figure out what this means early on.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said.
Ooh.
You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth.
So it's a power up for one of these.
Yes, and the stat is raising its power, which is its, like, actual attack power, not its health.
What if we made the river snapper a little more offensive?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Please don't eat my river snapper. Fire warmed the poor river snapper, enhancing its power. The survivors reached toward it, gnawed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left.
Tortuga lives.
Slightly more powerful than
Thank
before.
goodness.
There's a way out for the both of us. Somewhere in this foul cabin. I looked over his shoulder.
Oh.
The book?
Alright, you got this.
The book gives you information on a sigil. Index 12,
Yeah.
subsection 7.
You should be able to, like, flip through the book, by the way. Oh, how the fuck you do that on that
Yeah.
freaky little controller, but...
Why is there a button that does that?
Bad news. Bad news.
Game over,
Unwinnable.
huh? Game fucking over, isn't it? Why is there a button that does that? Oh no.
Why is
I
there
don't
a
even know what button
does
that is on, like, keyboard and mouse.
It's B here.
It's B?
Yeah, B just like skips.
B for
Oh
Bell.
my god!
B for bad. Don't. Grand fur. Do some matches start with these like stationary things just here?
Yes, and so that sigil on the Grand Fur means that they can block flyers, which is why that sparrow didn't deal you that 5th point of damage.
That grizzly though, that fucking grizzly. Oh shit.
He's-
Oh, hey, what's
Coming
coming?
for
Hey,
ya.
what's coming in next turn? Out of curiosity, on his board.
Another grizzly.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy.
Make it stop.
It's country bears. Okay.
So it is unfortunate that that happened to you, but I will let you know that this round is essentially a scripted loss.
Okay.
So feel a little less bad about it.
Only a little.
Only a little.
Why are you glowing?
Because he has the sigil. You powered him up.
You're the only one that blinks. You're alive. But the other ones feel fear. Maybe they're just animals and you're like smarter than the average bear.
Dope.
Okay. Kristen,
Yeah.
squirrel or draw?
Squirrel.
Okay, we can try our best.
Yep. That's all we can do, really.
Can't draw blood from the Grand Fur. Are you kidding me? Trees don't bleed.
Trees and rocks do not bleed.
I've lost. This learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up.
Oh.
Get up from the table.
Okay.
Candlestick. Oh. Oh.
Oh, my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
Isn't this game fucking cool?
Oh. Oh. Well, let's take a. Hi.
Stop! I hate this.
We're just taking a look around, you know, just.
Oh.
This is gonna be important. It's. What
What
time
the-
is it? Pardon?
Hey, what do those little buttons do?
Well, it's always 12 o'clock somewhere. Okay, we got a hammer, we got a lantern, we got a magic scepter.
From the barrel.
Oh. I'm back there. We're gonna get some munchkin. Those are the candlesticks you want, huh? Well, you're not getting them quite yet. I'm looking at our very small, limited world. Cute? Candlestick, candlestick, lantern. You have a knife.
Oh my god.
The dreaded hand.
Fuck.
The dreaded
Do
hand.
you not like our friend Kristen?
He reminds me of the beast from Over the Garden Wall.
Yes.
Let me explain something. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. Make another, I must sacrifice you. Now where were we?
Now where were
So
we?
that's our live system.
Yes.
Those are the same. But do we want to figure out what the backpack is, Kristen? Or do we-
You know what the backpack is.
Oh, that's just a draw, right?
It gives you items
Oh, right. Before we got the pliers
and 2 scrolls.
I like me some items personally.
Yeah. Now that we know what those all do, and what the fire is, Okay, bullfrog, that's new. Raven. Okay, cat, we have one. The raven is a heavy hitter, but it's flying, and the bullfrog can prevent flyers. But Kristen, bullfrog or raven?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
He was a good friend of mine. Though I did really like the raven too. Just the art is neat. Oh gosh, I have not noticed Crab talking to us.
Holy yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. You can't watch because you don't want to spoil. Been meaning to play goodbye. Crap. That's my first flub. I got too invested in the game.
Crack Ironworks into Squirrel into Meyer Retriever into Junk Driver. Infinite Mana casting Fur to deal infinite damage. Casting Grand Fur to deal infinite damage.
Makes sense to me, yeah.
We got a black goat.
Aww.
Well, now here's what's different about the item thing this time. So if you click forward,
Augustus may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. So they turn flying, but only for a moment.
so all of your creatures get flying for one turn.
Neat.
You go over blockers.
Boulder!
And so now instead of just giving you 3 items, you get to choose your 3 items out of a choice of 3 each time.
Okay.
So I get 3 of whichever one I pick?
No. You will pick one of these and then be presented with a separate choice of 3. And then one more time, since you don't have any items.
Okay. Kristen, you choose
No, you choose this one.
No, I'll choose this, you choose the next, and then I'll choose the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
So
What are you choosing?
So Boulder is a free, like, oh shit, I need something to block here.
Yeah.
Fan is really good for if you have the damage to kill.
You just need that last, like, little...
But, like, you know, they have shit blocking it, and Black Goat is really good for if you have something that's a high cost because you sacrifice it. You have to pay 1 in order to get it onto the board, but then when you sacrifice that goat, it gives you the equivalent of 3 blood.
Okay.
So it's really good for getting bigger creatures out in a pinch.
Big creature in a pinch. I like that. Are these, like, board items any more scarce than cards? Like, when you draw?
These items? No, items are pretty common space.
But, like, if I pick this, I only get the one of these, like, it wouldn't pop up again?
No, it would pop up again.
Okay.
It's just a random chance.
For now, I'm going with Black Goat.
Nice.
Oh, see?
Oh, well...
You're presented with the same exact choice.
Boulder. Whoa.
Squirrel. So this is like just a free fuck that card?
Yep.
Look at how shiny it is.
So shiny. Carry it on. Now, I'm not gonna ask what happens when the candle goes out, but I'm gonna ask this. Is it high stakes?
It is high stakes. Absolutely. It's a roguelike. You're playing a
I
roguelike.
forgot that.
Okay, so yeah, this dude's totally gonna kill us. If that candle goes out again.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Cabin in the woods.
Then there will be a new us later.
I'm going to try and make a rule for myself
Okay.
where unless you specifically go out of your way to ask me, I will not give you any advice on any of the bosses.
On bosses.
Bosses.
Okay.
The trees seem to close in around you as the mist descended. In the distance, you can hear the click of metal on the floor. A hobbled figure stood in your path. The Prospector!
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
could you turn it down like 2 or 3 notches? Because this
Yeah,
metal.
That Prospector is mighty loud. Okay.
Alright.
What's that Prospector playing? Pack Mule. What does that do?
Ooh, what? Yeah, good question.
Oh, it just moves forward. Okay. So that's just gonna move up like real quick, like. And that's just a normal wolf over there, I think.
Yo.
We got a boulder. Cat, squirrel, sparrow, wolf. Okay, that thing has 5 health and 0 damage? Doesn't do any damage? It moves up.
It just moves around.
Is that it?
That's seemingly it.
Is it just moving here?
No, it looks like it
it-
can move
It
horizontally too, right?
is going to move down into the normal space. And then at the end of its turn, if there is nothing blocking it, which the coyote currently is, it will move a space to the right.
Okay.
Okay,
It
we-
won't like jump over it though.
We
Correct.
don't want that pack mule to reach the boulder then, because then they just cancel each other out. That boulder is our
Well-
barrier.
I will let you know how this ability works. Once it reaches that other side, it just swaps directions and
Oh.
keeps moving.
Oh, it just moves back and forth.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, never
So
mind.
it's just annoying.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
annoying.
I think at the moment then we want to focus on Coyote.
Yeah, getting something out to protect us from coyote.
Yeah.
Can you? I would like
Yeah.
maybe to put the cat on the board and put it next to the boulder,
Okay.
and then if you draw a squirrel next time, then you can use the cat and the squirrel to get the wolf or the sparrow on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
If I say anything egregious, Zach, that is absolutely wrong, will you correct me?
Yes.
It may be
Depending on the context, I may let you guys make the mistake and learn from it, but also, I'm not gonna lie, Kristen, you've been spitting so far. You're picking up on this game pretty quick.
I'm not gonna like. I'm not great at card games in general. Kristen might be better at this than me. Like, if you want to like trade off with each.
I had the idea that you two should totally like swap off in between runs or something.
I don't
that
know
the other
why I'm
can
getting
advise.
this so fast, but I'm enjoying this so far.
No, that you're probably good at it. Like, don't downplay yourself.
Yeehaw.
Okay, that's it for this turn. Wait, did I draw? I forgot if I. No, drawing on the
First
first
turn,
turn. Yeah.
You would draw before you could do anything anyways.
What was that over there? That was.
That's a coyote, yeah.
So it's gonna be 3
Coyote.
turns before that coyote gets through that boulder.
Yeah. You just need one. Yeah.
So before when he had the pliers, I didn't realize he was taking out his teeth. I thought he broke one of his fingers.
No, there is one more item that you may get later on in the game that does something similarly egregious.
It's flying.
That's so cute.
I don't think I'm gonna make any plays this turn because my board is full.
Ring a ding ding.
Ring a ding ding.
Frog is 2-1 and can defend against flying. Flying isn't too much of a concern at the moment. That pack mule's not hurting that cat right now, but that coyote is about to fuck up that boulder.
I think it'd be fine if we waited this out to either get another squirrel or draw from the deck again.
The pack mule will move, so the cat is a free draw. So that can be the bullfrog. The squirrel can be the bullfrog. Or the squirrel could just stop one of those from attacking me. So I think what I'm gonna do is
Man, it would be so good if we got the stout.
Now, one thing to point out to you, just to throw out there, they are only 1 point away from losing, and you do have 1 unblockable damage on the board at the moment.
yes, it's probably not too high stakes at the moment, but doing the prospector again, easy boss, the mule's key. Oh, you've been through this before, huh?
I was hoping it.
You got 2 candles. There's golds in them cards. That's fun.
Yeah, isn't he? He's about to do something really fun.
So where's the gold, buddy?
Oh, just click forward one time and he'll show you. There's your gold.
Excuse me, you can't do that.
My bullfrog. Okay.
Come on, buddy, you ain't got nothing to say about this?
Opposing creatures placed in empty space or bearing a sigil will move to that empty space. Okay. So if I put anything out to attack him in an empty space, it just goes into defend.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we need sacrifices now.
Yep, that we do.
And I can't do much else until that gold's gone. And it's gonna all go at once. Well, no, it won't. That's not true.
Get him.
Okay. Bloodhound is gonna do 2. Pilot's gonna do 2. So what you thinking?
I'm currently thinking that we can get Stout on there to attack the coyote,
Uh-huh.
but ultimately I don't know what we could pull to deal with the Bloodhound. But we don't. I think it's best to draw from the regular deck.
Okay. Got a snapper deck. So I think for now, I'm gonna put the squirrel in front of the Bloodhound and then use it to put the wolf here.
Yeah.
Good Stoat. It's like I'm kind of scared to even play you because I feel like something bad. He's gonna doubt us no matter what, aren't you?
He's gonna sass us?
You get sassed.
I'm kind of scared to like play him no matter what.
Why?
But when he's sacrificed, he doesn't care.
He's just a little guy.
Seems Oh yeah, you need 2. That's right.
Yeah.
So next turn. Is that an adder that I see? That's an adder, but it's in front of a nugget. Kill the nugget instantly. But the pack mule's about to move over. This will move out before the pack mule tries to move over, right?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have anything in our deck that requires 3 bloods right now, do we?
Correct. So the most you guys have is 2.
This turn, that'll kill the Bloodhound. He could then pretend the river snapper could become a sacrifice after that, or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Hate to do it, but
And it's our last card anyway.
yeah. This will only do 1 damage to me now, so I think I'll let the river snapper kill that one. And then next turn deal with the adder.
Yeah.
Now our river snapper is not going to do anything this turn. What is that back there?
Wolf Cub.
Wolf cub. Okay. Maybe we should keep the river snapper there, but I could just get a. Squirrel.
Draw the squirrel.
Yeah, I could draw the squirrel, sacrifice the squirrel,
And
the free sacrifice.
Yeah.
Stone. Yeah.
easy.
And then you will attack that. The pack mule will die. This will be dealt with when it comes out. So I think we're in good form.
I think so too.
What the fuck?
Oh.
You got the pack mule.
The mule!
Overkill? This damage is not wasted. Over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the... Oh! Cool! I like that.
Yeah.
Lucky for you. Has not come up yet. Okay, so we're in good form. I'll just draw a squirrel.
Yeah, draw that squirrel.
What is
What is a porcupine?
Spiny? It's a card bearing the sigil is struck. Strikers and dealt a single point of damage.
Neat.
Attacking it hurts. Yep, makes sense. Very porcupine.
You
Let's
fucking
go.
did
The
it.
prospector's dead. Allow me to light your candles once more. Don't be killing you quite yet. Hey, we got an extra life. The first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Carefully.
Oh, a rare card.
Okay, we got Child 13. Oh.
Ooh.
Geck.
Oh my god.
But you need a lot of blood, but you're a strong motherfucker. Look at you.
Jesus.
Dude, it's Geck.
What the fuck is up with the child? What's that?
A lot of these rare cards have something special going on with them or some sort of like hidden effect. And obviously I won't be spoiling what some of the less obvious ones are.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Like they have beyond what we can tell from here, they have a hidden effect.
Right. Some of them do. Like Uriuli is straightforward.
Uh-huh.
I will
Geck
say
is straightforward.
Geck is also straightforward. It's just really good because it's no cost and it's like a blank canvas, so you can slap sigils on it, you can power it up at campfires, and then you have a no cost like good card.
It's Donald.
So there's a lot of potential with the Geck. Child 13 is statistically the exact same as a cat, so there must be something going on there.
Yeah, I'm curious about it. Kristen, Geck or Child?
Geck.
Geck?
Geck.
We got the Geck.
Geck.
Geck
yeah.
got.
With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carry onwards. By the way, I love this so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah? Let's fucking
As you
go.
knew that we would.
Yeah.
As I was hoping, anyways. I am gonna run to the bathroom really fast.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
The rank smell of rot and mold permeated
God.
the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands.
A wetland.
Okay, we got river snapper, bullfrog, and elk. Elk. 2 blood sacrifices, attack, move, or help. We don't have. I'm not inclined immediately to pick things that move around, because that's like an extra like wrench in the equation. But there might be cases where that's useful, because
Yeah, I wouldn't like it in the case of the pack mule because it doesn't fight, but this does a whopping 2 damage.
like theoretically, like if there's 2 things he has out that both are going to attack me, and they both have like let's say they're both 2x2, it could go out on the first one, deal with it the first turn, and then the next turn move over and deal with it automatically.
Right.
Do you think we should try it?
I think so.
Which one? We already have items.
Let's upgrade something. No. Sorry. Yeah, that one. Wait.
So this is the damage upgrade.
Yeah, that's
That
buffing it.
upgrades- and that's buffing it, and that's the sigil transfer.
Right, so that's right, we have to...
We could pass on a cat.
could pass on a cat, but what will we pass the cat on to?
Theoretically, it would be good to use the cat on something that's like bulky and gonna live a long time, right? Like the river snapper.
True.
But it is. So when we go into these, we're not guaranteed to get the combination we want, right?
You pretty much are, because the first will always be anything you have that has a sigil that hasn't had a transplanted sigil.
Okay.
So, like, you'll notice your stoat isn't on here, even though it got that sigil from the cat. Now that your stoat has been used and enhanced, it can no longer be enhanced or be sacrificed.
It has to be a
for.
base one.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But if we had like more than 4 sigiled things in our hand, would they all show up here?
They would pretty much all show up there,
Okay.
as far as I have always been able to tell.
So Kristen, you good with cat on river snapper?
Yeah.
It's a strat I think I like.
Yeah, we're gonna be sticking with this river snapper.
It's a good ass river
Like
snapper you'll have.
all game.
I'm a friend of it. All right, what's coming? What's coming here? We got a bee. 1/1. It's a simple 1/1 flying. Okay. So, not gonna do anything too bad immediately. We could just offset it by putting like a wolf over
Well, we
here.
could. Yeah, we could put the sparrow down just to get that first bit of damage on our foe. On what do I even call this fella? Who do I call this? Like Mr. Cabin's
It's not.
man?
It's not a spoiler to say his name, is it?
What's he looking at? He's looking at his phone.
Oh, he's looking at the spider on the board.
Oh, they're.
He's doing a background check on me.
Yeah, it's not a spoiler to say his name unless you both consider it.
No, you can say
Nah.
That lad right there, his name is Leshy.
it. Leshy.
Lishy.
I want a Leshy tattoo.
Nice.
Interesting.
Just get some eyes.
I have thought about the little swirly eyes that he does and some like a couple of dialogue choices as just a
Yeah.
tattoo.
Kristen, squirrels and then wolves.
Yeah, squirrels and wolves.
And do we want to use the wolf to attack one of the bees he has now so we can get in a little bit of advantage?
Yep.
I think that's it for that turn.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
Yikes. Could pull out our black goat and try and get something big with that.
But we need to sacrifice something to get the black goat on the board anyway. Oh yeah, we could just do a scroll for that.
Is that one for the black goat?
Mm-hmm.
So we could do 1 for the black goat, squirrel, black goat,
Wolf?
and then that could be another wolf, but that would be a little bit of a waste, it feels like.
Is it a waste?
It might be our only option.
It feels like our only option for sure.
It's your only safe option.
Mantis. Strike opposing space to the left and... So it doesn't attack in front, but it attacks left and right.
Correct.
So this wolf is
Oh,
safe.
that is a
So
spider.
we're gonna do what we said and put our wolf here.
I think that's smart.
Squirrel. Black goat. Wolf. Pass. So much can happen in one turn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We really... You're gonna kill that. these bees are just gonna keep on hurting. That one's gonna die. That bee's gonna die.
He's ultimate.
The mantis
Yeah,
is gonna die, so he's gonna do 2 damage
And-
next turn.
we're gonna do 2 damage, right?
You're gonna deal no
damage,
No
because
damage.
those are going to absorb
But
it.
then, after his next turn, which you have enough health left to survive, you'll start dealing 6 damage.
We
a
have
turn.
3 left, right?
Mhm.
Not 2? Okay.
Okay.
So we'll take a squirrel then, so we can start
Yeah.
building. Probably another...
Yeah, we'll see what's in there.
yeah, because regard... Oh, it's
Gek,
the mighty
Gek,
Gek.
Gek. So you could kill another one of those squirrels.
Yeah.
Not another one of those squirrels, another one of those bees.
Bullfrog. Flying doesn't stop it. The wolf will take care of it. So that should be good. The mighty snapper. Need 2. Kristen, should we sacrifice the wolf for the river snapper, take care of this bee, and then
Yeah.
just go on the offensive?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
But
why
that
do
is-
you
wait.
need to sacrifice the wolf?
Could sacrifice Gek
Yeah.
and squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah, since Gek does deal more damage.
Thank you, Gek. Service has been noted. The worker ant. I want to know about you.
Yeah.
What does that green mean?
Yeah, what does that green mean?
The value represented will be equal. So the more ants there are, the more powerful the ants get.
Correct.
Okay.
Only 1 ant, so it only does 1 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
You will do no damage to me this turn.
Correct, because you will win this turn.
Yes. How brutal. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. Be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. So I get teeth?
So those things on the scales are golden teeth,
Yeah.
and for each excess damage you deal, you get just an extra one off on the side that you can use for trading later, according to him, which is
With the trapper.
the very next space as it happens. So lucky timing.
You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Here to look at me pelt? Okay. So are pelts just things that take a blow, basically?
Basically,
And I have... Are all these mine?
yes. If you click on one, they'll sort them.
See the quality? I do. I got 9, 8, 5, 8 pelts.
So you can take the red pelt for free, and then buy another pelt if you so please.
So this one's just a gimme?
Yes. If you click on it, it will like end this transaction. So be careful.
Oh, okay, I see. So this one's a waste. So we're basically choosing, do we want the free rabbit pelt for taking 1 hit, or the wolf pelt for 5 taking 2?
You get both. He gives you one for free, and then you choose how many you would like to buy.
Gotcha. So theoretically, we could buy both of these.
Correct.
Kristen, thoughts?
Let's just get the wolf pelt for now.
So something to keep in mind, these pelts are cool, but they do take up slots in your draw, so you could be looking to get a creature and then draw a pelt, and that's not always ideal.
Yeah.
And you can't sacrifice pelts because they're not a living creature.
They're purely defensive, so I feel like you want to have few of them and you want to have stronger of them. So now we have 2 pelts in there. You leaving already? Consider me pelts.
Leave.
This for your business.
Your pelts were considered.
The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. He mentioned that the trapper further down the path would
Traitor.
reward you for them. Trader.
He's the trapper.
So you can buy the pelts can also be traded.
Yes, correct.
Complex.
Get tooth, get pelt, get pelt.
It's getting
Trade it,
it's getting a little wacky.
It is.
There are many things to consider. Oh, okay. Starving survivors, the dying campfire. One creature inhabits
Hence the health.
plus 2 health. Is there a chance that like they're gonna eat one of these someday and it's just a random chance? I feel like it's
So it's gonna be a while before it prompts you for it, I believe, but essentially the first one is always on the house. But down the line in the game, they will start to be like, oh, are you sure you don't want to keep your creature by the fire a little longer? And then that's when it has the chance to
and
get
it gets the longer you stay, the more and more likely it gets. Okay.
But the first one you never have to worry about.
You said no
Gotcha.
way though. But we can make Gex strong.
Ooh.
Kristen, do you want to make Gex like big?
Whoa, wait, the stout's saying no way.
He's just a coward.
He's a coward. So he doesn't want to be put on the fire.
He just knows what might happen. Even if mechanically we know it won't happen this time, he's wary that they'll eat him.
Yeah.
Also, beef up one of your wolves.
Yeah, Wolf Beefy.
Get beefy, wolf, beefy.
Beefy Wolf is good.
Yeah, let's beef up a wolf.
Because Wolf is like our main attack right now. If we need them to live longer, that would be good. One of the survivors began pulling a knife. Fight. Okay. We got Kingfisher.
Ooh, this
Airborne and something else. Airborne and Stinky.
if you right click specifically on the other sigil,
Water.
Oh.
Okay. Damn, that's cheeky though. That's
So-
real cheeky.
flying and waterborne, so it's going to ignore your creature unless you have the ability to block flying creatures and force you to ignore it.
So I don't feel like I have anything that can directly deal with that at the moment.
You do have a
You have a
bullfrog to block it, but you don't really have anything that can kill it.
Right.
So placing the bullfrog there would be just defensive and basically limiting the game to like the 3 slots.
But then on the other hand, placing something like a wolf there guarantees you're going like 2 damage up each turn, and there's nothing they can do to get rid of it.
Spider!
Click on the spider.
Yeah, that's true. It would always be a like a -1/+2 trade, so it'd always just be a +1 there. Got our rabbit pelt. He's got a stump. Coyote sparrow. I feel like the beginning of the game is always where I'm like, oh shit, the most. So rabbit.
I think that we should use a squirrel to get Stoat. Use Stoat to get the bullfrog.
You want to sacrifice the stoat?
Well, the stoat can be sacrificed infinitely. You silly.
Right.
And that's as far as I've thought.
But where to put the stoat?
So he'd be safe for a while here. Because it'll be a little while before we place something else there.
Alternatively, you know, it's not a wolf, you wouldn't be trading up. But if you keep the stoat on that leftmost space, you're trading evenly in damage, and you have
I
an
can just
infinite
draw
sacrificer.
infinitely. I like that idea.
Yeah, I'm down with that as well.
These poor fucking squirrels.
Okay.
And who's gonna do the most damage here? Because I might just pelt. Is the pelt like one use? Like, if I use it?
No, it will remain in your deck.
So I can still use it for the trader later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
But
The pelt won't block the sparrow though.
The pelt will not block the sparrow.
It will block the coyote.
I think we should hold on to the pelt
Yeah.
for an emergency.
But okay. But we can go ahead and bullfrog it.
Yeah, you can bullfrog
will
it.
block the sparrow.
So,
Oh,
may I provide some strategy?
yes,
Sure.
please.
Just so you guys, something to keep in mind for like how you could use these. I think you guys should actually do the exact opposite, and you should sack that pelt on the coyote, because you're not going to be able to damage the coyote this turn, right? But it's going to damage you on its turn.
Yeah.
So, let that coyote hit and kill the pelt, and then next turn put the bullfrog in front of the coyote, so that the bullfrog kills the coyote.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I need to keep in mind that sometimes we need to withhold cards so they can attack after his
Just
turn.
because you have the resources to get him out, it's not always the best.
That's a big mistake I make whenever I try to play card games a lot, is I try to maximize in a turn when it's not the right thing to do.
It's hard.
Okay.
Ding ding.
Bullfrog. Okay, so now we can bullfrog, stump, coyote, sparrow. Would you still say bullfrog in front of coyote, because now
I
the wolf is there?
I would still say that. And then next turn, just so you can kind of understand how some optimal stuff for this game works. So
Yeah.
I'll just use this word as kind of alerted. So yes, you should, because you'll kill the coyote, you'll deal 1 damage, you'll still take the 2 damage, so you'll take 1 damage total. If you think about it, like the +1 from the stoat and then the -2 from them.
Yeah.
And then next turn, you can just draw a squirrel, sacrifice the stoat and the squirrel, and you'll have your wolf anyways on top of having dealt with the coyote and having
True.
something on your board.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so, bullfrog, stoat, coyote.
Yep. And that's the turn.
Okay, we can squirrel.
Yep.
Then we can wolf kill the sparrow. Is that the strat?
I think that'd be smart.
Yep. And the stoat.
Yeah. Fisher, stoat, trade. Should we see what's next or go ahead and get the squirrels?
So you technically already have a squirrel on the board with the stoat.
Yeah.
So best case scenario, it's a 1 cost and you could summon it. Worst case scenario, now you know that all you need to do
Is wait a turn for the squirrel.
is wait a turn for the squirrel.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good there anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, so squirrel.
Squirrel on that coyote. I mean,
Squirrel and coyote, but where am I river snap right now? I assume in front of this coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was another kingfisher, right?
nice.
Nicely done.
Just a little overkill. What are you? So let's draw a card, and that's blood.
It looks the same as draw a card, but appears to be a little different.
Looks a little fucked up.
Ooh.
Fucked up, it's got blood on it. Ooh.
Let's make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast. Decide the cost that you wish to pay. Oh, so the more I pay, the better I'm gonna get something?
Well, not necessarily. It's just going to choose a card from the pool of cards that have this much of a cost at them.
Gotcha.
So if you're like, man, my deck's really good, but I'm noticing that, like, I have a lot of 2 or 3 costs, but I don't really have a lot of low-cost
Need to get
cards.
things out quicker.
Exactly. So pretty much decide what you want. 3-cost cards are generally more powerful, but just harder to get out.
Kristen, I feel kind of inclined to go middle of the road on this one.
I feel inclined as well for that.
Adder.
Hey, okay.
Cost of 2. That's an instant death. What are you expecting? No, that's good. We'll take it.
Now, the adder's really good, but it sucks that it's at 2 cost.
Yeah.
That keeps me from getting the adder a lot. However, you have a card that deals 1 damage and has no cost.
Oh, you are correct.
Yep. I already have scissors, right?
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I like it too. Fucked
I mean,
up,
I don't
but
like it, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like that it's like if I'm 1 point away, I can just like yoink.
Yoink. Oh, I'm so excited.
What, is it a spoiler to tell us like how many like quote unquote worlds there are?
It's not a spoiler, but I kind of want you to figure it out on your own anyways.
That's fair.
Cool. Alrighty.
Sparrow.
Kingfisher.
Okay, so this first Kingfisher is gonna be blocked, so it's gonna like for 3 turns it's gonna, you know, kind of be at bay. This one, maybe we want to like get a similar situation with the stoat going on it, and then go from there.
Well, yeah,
We
wasn't our...
got squirrel. We don't have our stoat now. Can't pull on the first turn. Should I? Do you think I should go ahead? Stop. Go ahead, maybe squirrel sparrow. Trade a little bit and hope we get the stoat out soon.
I don't know. Nothing we can do with the wolf pelt right now. Same with the doe, the deer.
I'm thinking squirrel sparrow. I just don't know. Oh, this one's gonna come up in some fucked up way later. Spider's the mastermind.
You figured it out.
Not a problem this turn. Little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I think sparrow might be it.
But I'm just wondering where to place it. I think like, should we put the sparrow in front of the other sparrow? Or in the free space? Not putting it here. That's just gonna, those are gonna trade over and over again.
Yeah.
That keeps balance.
Balance.
You are inert, they are underwater.
What's coming up next turn? Another sparrow.
Pellet wolf. This like flying hand has me like really stressed out.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah, like actually.
So these two are just trading. This one's not concerned yet, but it will be. I'm gonna focus on this one for now. Pelt doesn't block flying, I'm imagining.
Correct. Right?
Yes. The pelt does not block flying.
Don't have enough to summon the wolf. Why are you doing that? I feel like I have to pass right now.
Yeah, I think we just hold.
That's the...
Yep.
Is that river otter?
Aw.
1/1 underwater.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a roguelike. At some point, that you reach a point where you're like, shit.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not hopeless yet.
It's not hopeless, but it's a little scary. I can only use these on my turn, right?
The items?
Yeah.
Correct.
We will not help against any of the flying things. But I might need to pull a tooth to, like, just, like, live a little bit.
Or we could cut up one of his cards.
Could cut up one of his cards. I can't see it at the moment. How much damage do the Kingfishers do again?
So you should draw so you can figure that out.
Oh.
Oh, the Kingfishers deal 1 damage.
Okay. Oh, I really need... I need sacrifices, but I also need bestow it. Kristen.
Yo, yeah.
Help.
Honestly. Raw squirrel. Now let's figure this out.
Now, let's do some math.
Next turn, okay, I'm about to do 1 damage.
And take 3 damage, which
So-
will be lethal as it stands.
That's -2. So I have to pull a tooth if I want to live this.
That is a solution.
But in addition, I could, we do more damage. Well, we could sacrifice the sparrow to get the wolf and take out this sparrow.
Now, let me offer you a very interesting solution.
Okay.
You could do that. You could, and that would work out. But that elk here is actually very nice, because if you sacrifice your squirrel and your sparrow, you can put that elk on the left space. It will get rid of that sparrow. It'll take 2 damage, and you would lose, so you would need to use the pliers to survive another turn, but then your next turn, that elk is gonna move over and also get rid of that other sparrow.
See, this is the exact situation that Kristen and I said we should get the elk for, and then like when it came up, we didn't even recognize it.
Now, that being said, that doesn't solve the fact that you will be at 1 health the next turn and still be taking 2 damage.
Yeah.
So, honestly, it may not be a bad idea to get that wolf out there doing some damage.
I feel like I need to pull a tooth regardless.
Yeah.
If you just sacrifice the sparrow and the squirrel and get the wolf on the rightmost space, you will deal 3 damage and lose 3 damage. So you won't need to pull a tooth this turn. That grand fur is going to be gone next turn.
Yeah. I don't want to go ahead and like scissor something for safety.
Well, wait until it's necessary. Alright. You are dealing. Well, we'll go ahead and draw whatever you would desire.
Currently dealing 2, taking 2, so this will be a balance. Well, no, Kingfisher. Kingfisher does
1 each.
So we're gonna take 4.
Dealing 3.
If I use the tooth, that balances out. That's worst case scenario. What can we do if I draw? None of these things are affected by wolf pelt. Elk. I wish I could bring the elk out right. I need to squirrel and tooth, I think. And then, like, hopefully bring out elk next turn. I think.
I think that's smart. However, you don't need to tooth this turn.
So, okay.
Because you have 2 damage you can take, and you would technically only be taking 1.
So I'd be down to 1, but I feel like this game is very much about turning the tables.
Very much.
Like you'll be on the edge for a while, and then like you set something up that like gets him to the edge, and then it probably like late game I imagine it'll go back and forth quite a bit.
Well, definitely.
Okay, so Whirl. Then wait. Okay. Okay, so this turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, so -1. Which again I can balance out with the tooth if I need to actually get it back to 0, but maybe if I go on?
No, you go on.
I was thinking
Because I have a solution to this without using...
squirrel,
Uh-huh.
elk,
Elk.
and then that'll take care of some of the damage.
Well... Elk where?
Initially I was thinking over here. Yeah, over here, because if we put it over here, it's gonna move this way, and then it can't attack the kingfisher.
So...
The kingfisher can't be attacked anyway.
So, here's the thing about that.
So that's a sacrifice.
If you put it on the sparrow, yes, in theory, you deal with it, you kill it, and that does deal with the damage
But
if it weren't
then-
for the fact that there's a creature lined up right behind it.
Yeah.
But we can put the pelt right in front of that
one.
kingfisher anyway, and then it'll just have to go back and forth.
Well, kingfishers have
They fly.
flying.
The kingfisher could block.
Yeah.
The river,
So?
the river otter there. However,
So elk takes out this. River otter comes in next turn. I pelt in front of it,
I say, put the elk next to your wolf.
right next to the wolf.
Right next to the wolf.
So that it has to go 1, 2, 3. Have 3 turns where it's doing damage.
And you will have that stagger, that little safety net of health, because the elk is going to deal 2 damage directly this
I
turn.
keep forgetting it was gonna switch directions. Okay. Then we should be good this turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
You could
1,
even...
2, 3, 4.
Now
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Uh huh.
You have 5 guaranteed damage on the board. They
Yeah.
have 4 guaranteed damage on the board. If you wanted to, you could literally block the elk in with a pelt and just have that 5 guaranteed damage. You
That
would have 1 damage up a turn until you win, or until you draw enough to get you a quicker win.
that's good. The elk and wolf locked behind the kingfishers, constantly doing damage, is good. But it would turn it into a bit of a war of attrition, and then it would make the left side of the board like very, very spicy.
Very spicy.
I don't quite understand the turning the left side of the board very spicy, but I mean, hey.
Okay, I know.
And then, you know, it'll take a while, but you'll keep drawing while this is happening, so this is how you get your card advantage back, at
Yeah.
the very least.
Okay, so we're gonna need squirrels regardless to sacrifice for whatever this is. So I want to go ahead and figure out what this is and plan around it.
Smart.
Yeah. That's our snapper. That's our boy.
There he is.
You're a free sacrifice if I can get you, probably in this one, because they're not going to attack it.
Yep.
But you need 2. Okay. You're locked in. You're locked in. You're just gonna... Okay, so we're balanced. I'm just gonna keep drawing for a while. Okay. See, I'm in a safe spot now. I could just keep drawing and waiting it out, I feel like. But I feel like I might as well pull from here and see if there's a better option, and then if there is, start doing scrolls for it.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's...
You can literally
safe.
go either of these ways, can't you?
You are basically safe to do whatever you'd like now. That's a lot of teeth.
How many cards can you have in your hand one time?
As many as you can draw.
Really?
Really.
Interesting. Theoretically, next turn it should just happen, right? Gek!
Gek!
There he is, just in time.
Our good luck Gek. We just don't get any overkill
Wow.
is the thing. Is that the trade-off? Like, attrition is like a very good strategy, but you may not get overkill with it.
Basically, yeah.
All outposts in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. A traitor. The trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Hey, seven was pelts.
Please do.
Pelts.
Ooh, what is all of this?
What the fuck are you?
The grizzly, the skunk, the mound? What is that? Those are eyes in it? Warren.
What is a warren? Is that like an owl?
They're rabbits.
Oh. Oh.
What's that beaver ability?
Dam Builder. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each adjacent... Oh, very defensive. Very defensive. You're Stinky. What does Stinky actually do? The creature opposing this loses one...
But the skunk does 0 damage.
So it just weakens a card. Until it dies. Grizzly is big, the big.
The big.
Big, the big, yes.
Are there any blood costs beyond 3 in this game?
Yes, you've already seen one. The Uriuli has 4.
Right. Warren, what does that do? When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined. Okay, so basically this card will create another card in my hand is the whole thing. It's just a weak card.
Correct. So you can basically get 2 sacrifices out of it. So you like, say you sacrifice a squirrel, put the warren out there, you gain the rabbit, put the rabbit on the field, and now you have 2 things you can sacrifice.
That's good.
Which is good. There is a hidden effect to the warren.
Interesting. You should not tell us what it is.
Yeah.
So, hidden effects. Is that like we defeated the pack mule and then got cards? Is that how it worked? Or was that just like something else?
That's just a part of the boss fight. That's kind of like intrinsic. It's just tied into the boss fight.
Okay.
These are the game will never directly tell you. Yeah, but if you experiment with the warren, you may be able to figure it out. But that's not to say you should pick the warren here. Obviously, pick whatever you think is best.
So, Kristen, I'm gonna narrow it down, and then I want you to choose one out of those. Okay. I'm gonna give you 3. It's either gonna be the warren, the skunk, or the beaver.
I knew it was going to come down to these 3, and I
Yeah.
didn't want it to come down to those 3. Oh, let's pick the warren.
Okay. Oh, wolf pelts too. And you can opt. Oh, they're enchanted. You can opt to keep the pelt if you want.
No.
You have to trade what you got.
Correct.
Neat. Okay.
You have no say in this.
All right. What? That beaver.
There's a lot to learn here.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn here. You know
Beaver.
what? Yeah.
Beaver. Okay, that's this. What does this mean? Shit.
Okay.
Wrong button.
So that beaver's not bad though.
Okay.
That's a good beaver.
The triple blood means that when you sacrifice it, instead of giving you 1 blood point of sacrifice, it gives you 3.
Okay.
So it's a 2 cost, but here's what's gonna happen is you're gonna put that beaver down for 2 cost. It's gonna throw up defenses on both the other sides, and then if you want to throw a stronger creature in the middle, you can just sacrifice it.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So it's not bad. Not a terrible choice by any means.
An accidental one, but not the worst accident.
We probably would have spent like 10 minutes looking at all of those cards, at
Backpack.
least.
So you have no empty item spaces. Because you have 3 items.
So you can just go look around at any time.
Anytime. Literally, you are free to do so anytime that you are not, like, in a battle.
He's patient. What's his name? You said Lemmy?
Leshy.
Leshy? Leshy will wait.
Unless she will wait.
That's a previous victim, isn't it?
Look at skull teeth. Oh,
3 teeth?
3 teeth?
If I take these, will they be there next time, though?
Yes.
Okay. I was hoping I was going to spin it so fast it was going to fall off or something. Anything changed? This is the one that intrigues me the most.
It's very cool.
There's something in here.
I will say, there are 2 puzzles that you could potentially solve right now. So you have passed over something that you have not seen a couple of times while flipping through your rule book.
Okay.
Woo woo.
I don't know if I can look at the rule book at the moment.
It should be right there. It may not be yet, I guess. So you go up. Yeah, there you go. That's a way to access it.
Oh, okay, I can see my deck at any time.
Yeah.
Hey.
And so right-click on any sigil. It should bring you to your rulebook. Let me see
Repulsive.
here.
Some of these have red marks on
Oh, never mind. You don't get to see yet.
them. Is it what's behind here?
It is what's behind there.
Mm.
Is that the only one of those with that? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Fucked up.
Wait, hold on.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the only one in there. You could, because this is how I solved it. Oh god, it got dark. You could kind of brute force the clock a little bit.
Uh-huh. What, just try every combination? That sounds like hell.
Well, try them all, you know, at the very least. What I did was try them all on, like, aligned at the hour. So, what I mean by that is, like, yeah, exactly like that. Like, try all the individual arrows while both of them are at 12.
I mean, it's not like the, that third one is gonna move anyway. At least yet. All of them.
Um,
Well, you also have that third hand, right?
mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay, so, okay, third hand. We're gonna reset both of these at 12. Third hand. Then, you're here. Yeah, okay.
So before you try literally every combination,
Yeah.
what I was trying to say is just having 2 hands on the 12, and then trying to go through each individual hand with 2 of the other hands on 12 instead of going through like one at a time.
Because the idea is that the 2 small hands are supposed to be overlapping because it doesn't make sense for there to be more than 1 hour.
So I don't want to waste your time. What I mean is align all 3 of them at the top.
Okay.
Instead of moving 2 at a time, try just moving 1 at a time like that.
The fuck?
It fits. A ring. Empty painting?
Nani the fuck?
You got a ring.
Aw.
There's rings on the
You got a
sides of
ring.
this painting, I think. It's your beloved card game table. There's like 1 missing here, and it looks like a ring would fit there. Maybe not.
No, it's just a funky frame.
I'm not brute forcing like 9
No,
times
don't
9
brute
times
force.
9.
Yeah, that solution will present itself soon. So you're pretty good. You can sit back down at the table. There's not too much more for you to explore at the moment.
Backpack is kind of. We got 2 things. That's fine.
We got 3 things.
Yeah, you got all 3.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking the scissors are part of the candle. Fire or altar.
So you can look at your deck before you even go to the sacrifice table and kind of plan out if you were to do something, what you could do.
Could like make the adder's sigil go onto something like a bit more beefy. Can you give something 2 sigils?
Yes. So like for example, your beaver has 2 sigils.
Yeah.
But like, say, you know how the kingfisher has flying and waterborne?
Yeah.
You could sacrifice the kingfisher and put it onto something, and it would get 2 sigils. You can put it onto something that already has a sigil,
Yeah,
and
that's
give
what
it
I
3
mean.
sigils.
So I could put this adder, for example, on the river snapper.
No, because it already has an enhanced sigil.
Okay, okay.
But you could put it on the wolf or Gek. Correct?
Correct. Or the elk, even. So, like, you could have an elk that's constantly moving, and even if it 2 damage, you know, isn't necessarily enough to kill everything, but if you have an elk that's constantly moving that has
Yeah.
death touch on it, that's pretty good.
I also feel like it might be good to give adder to like the warren, and then like you just throw this out there, it kills whatever it's in front of, and then you can do its like double sacrifice thing.
That would be the case if the Warren dealt any damage.
Yeah. Which is why
In order for the adder's ability to work, it has to deal a single point of damage.
Gek
Ah.
could become a killer.
Gek could become a killer.
I do think I like the elk strat here.
Yeah, I like that elk strat as well.
What was the other option? It was just the fire to make
Yeah.
them stronger. Is there anything that would be good beefier?
Gek.
Yeah, it could get beefy. So was the fire +1 on both stats or just +1
Is
on?
a coin flip on whether it's going to be +1 to power or +2 to health.
You just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do the sacrifice then.
Nice. Neat.
Right.
Whomst?
Bon appetit.
The chef? My boss battles are high-stake tests of your aptitude.
Uh-huh.
With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. If you're not, I will let you keep the smoke. Huh?
So if you make it to a boss fight without losing a candle, you get a free sacrifice, basically.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
something smells bad.
A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. The angler, go fish. Does that boss have like two faces like that?
Yes.
At least two. Okay, serious business now. We got a kingfisher. Smoke. That is one. It just takes some damage.
It takes a single damage.
So
It's
it's a
basically a squirrel. We will wait till to use the elk until something important happens. I could go ahead and put the warren out, get the rabbit in my hand, and have it ready as a sacrifice early on.
True.
River snapper, you're not ready. Squirrel. I'm thinking, squirrel warren.
Squirrel Warren, let's go for it. Let's get this battle started.
We got the rabbit. Secondity.
Sunday.
And you can just go out.
Oh,
That is
he's a
so-
little fucked up.
Yeah, he's a little. I like him. Too bad. And then if we rabbit and Warren, we could go ahead with getting River Snapper out, but there's no real reason to yet.
Fecundity, the ability to produce an abundance of offspring.
They're horny.
I don't get blood out of smoke, I imagine, though.
You do.
You do?
It's a free sacrifice.
So I guess I should just go ahead and put the rabbit and smoke out now, get them ready. Well, it might be good to have one on hand, just in case.
You could go ahead and get Tordon out there.
Yeah, but I feel like I should wait until I know what I want to put him in front of.
Oh,
so maybe I
true.
should go ahead and start dealing damage. Tort, I'm gonna wait on because I want to use defensively. I'm wondering about the elk though, because like it could just wander around doing like instant death and damage until it dies.
Uh-huh.
It's not like the Warren and the rabbit are gonna do any damage this turn anyway. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay. More kingfishers.
Which fish? Hard choose.
Which fish?
Whoa, what?
Hello?
Elk?
Is he gonna pull it in? What do you want?
Oh my god! Get your hand away from the table, fella!
I don't know what that means, and it terrifies me. I think we need to see what's coming next. Hopefully something that needs one sacrifice for the
Hopefully.
smoke. Sparrow. So I could Sparrow in front of this kingfisher here, just get them in a deadlock.
Yeah?
Using the smoke. Or I could get... If I go ahead and put Turtle out, he'll start doing damage immediately though, and it'll be more than I'm getting right now. But that would require an elk sacrifice. So I'm gonna Sparrow.
Oh.
Is he always gonna go after my, most recently played thing?
Could be.
Damn. Well, I want to use that smoke, but, I'd rather he take the smoke than the elk. or anything else. Do I want to, like, figure out this mechanic and possibly sacrifice my sparrow by doing so? Shit. Krista, what do you think?
I think we should just let the smoke go and see what happens with it.
Yeah, how do you even hook in smoke anyway? That makes no sense.
Yours now?
Yeah, that's even worse than I thought he was gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, well, we need squirrels.
Yep, we need squirrels.
At least the smoke isn't gonna do me any harm.
It's not gonna do you any harm, and it's blocking that bullfrog from ever coming in as long as it's alive.
Yeah. Can he, so, like, we don't really see his sacrifices or hand at all. Do we... mechanically, is he going to use that as a sacrifice?
Leshy does not need to sacrifice.
Okay, this is a stilted game.
Yes.
Okay.
The stoat was right. He does not play fair.
Stale fish, hard cheese. Well, I don't want you taking that elk.
Dude.
Maybe I should put the sparrow behind the smoke since he can't do anything with it. Or presumably won't do anything with it. And then if he... I don't know, we'll see what happens if he tries to hook that in. So let's see what else we have. I have not gotten the stoat in a while. Okay, so
You could take Gek.
yeah, we could no. Yeah, we could just sacrifice Gek.
Only
So
one
sorry,
damage,
buddy.
yeah.
I'm so sorry, buddy. That's phase 1 though, at least.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Don't do that.
Too fast, too soon.
Oh no.
We got Gek.
What's happening with all these cards?
Ain't that something?
Oh, he just decided I'm gonna die. He just decided that he just decided, fuck you. He pressed the fuck you button.
Oh my god.
Did absolutely incredible making it to the second boss on your first run. But the game does want you to lose now.
The game wants
So
us
I
to
am
lose
sorry.
now.
Do I keep the table side items between runs?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna use these scissors and fuck up a bear.
So I will say, it is a scripted loss. It is not unbeatable, and honestly, you may kind of stand a chance here if you play this, like...
Really thoughtfully.
What items do you have?
I
Yeah,
have
the
scissors, a
scissors.
tooth, and a black goat. So I
No,
could-
you have a boulder.
Yeah.
Oh, boulder. Well,
Um,
okay, boulder could block bear on the right. Or, okay,
So your
snapper.
elk here
Yeah.
is potentially your saving grace.
Yeah. Okay, elk will not kill that bear.
Will kill that bear.
Will kill that bear?
It has death touch.
Right, it has death touch. Elk will kill that bear. Move over and kill that bear if that space is empty. Well, it could just move over and kill that one too.
There's not really a way for your elk to survive, though.
It's just the one hit. It'll get this one in probably. Sparrow will do damage.
No, it won't. Because
Grizzly will not allow it to.
Fuck.
So we should sack a sparrow for something, and if you wanted to, you get a squirrel, and we could bring out that snapper.
Just while we're at it.
While we're at it.
Let's get one of those in. We can say fuck you to one of these bears too. Bear killed. Gek is gone.
Gek is gone.
Well, okay. Sparrow. Gek can't be used as blood sacrifice, right? He is bloodless.
Gek has blood.
Gek has blood.
Oh, right, that's the summoning cost, my bad. Okay.
Okay.
So Gek and Squirrel for River Snapper over here.
Yeah, they gotta go somewhere.
And then I can use scissors on one of the other ones. And I could boulder somewhere in there too for a turn. Okay. Squirrel. We're going here because the elk's not going to survive anyway. I'm gonna put this here so that he can't attack me this turn.
And we're gonna...
And then we're gonna
pray.
We're gonna use scissors on that bear. Ooh. Huh?
Use scissors on the one in front of either the elk. Use scissors on the one in front of the river snapper. Because, so here's the pros of that versus the sparrow.
Okay.
Your river snapper will live an extra turn. It already has enough health to live 2 turns, so then your river snapper
It's
lives
doing damage.
for 3 turns. It deals more damage, and you can use it to infinitely summon,
Okay. Yeah.
as opposed to the sparrow.
Yeah, okay. Good.
And the elk is going to kill its grizzly anyways.
It hurts!
So that's infinite summon if we get
Oh, look, it's the ring.
if we get something that is 1 cost, it could potentially save us, right?
It's your only choice, but even then, you'd have to get something crazy here. I'm not sure if you even have. Yeah,
That's probably it then.
that's the game.
That's
So
good.
we're still gonna.
It'll be fine.
Your first, you literally got as far as is possible in your first run without the game interfering.
We fucking did it, Nucko.
We did it.
We won.
You gave us a little bit of help, but
It literally took me my first like 3 or 4 runs just to beat the prospector.
Huh. I want to say that was because you were helping us a lot, but
Nope.
you. I felt like your help was very like smartly limited too.
It was guided.
So thank you for
Help
that.
us guide us
I got you
through
guys.
how to understand this game, yeah.
Okay. Ouch. Here it comes.
Time to die.
Go for it. Oh no, it's like the emoticon. Oh,
He fucking
actually
gets you.
Oh my god.
he's got long arms. Where are we going? This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. You would like a memento. Your very own death card.
Aww.
Quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be a perfect memento of you. Okay. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost for. Oh, so we're creating a custom card
We're
here.
creating a custom card.
Neat.
So we want the cost to be
Okay.
low.
Correct.
So Sparrow. The power and health. So the River Snapper.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
That guy's look at him, he's a monster.
Yeah, he is.
That guy's gonna be the thumbnail, look.
That guy's gonna be the thumbnail.
Sigil. Warren, these are all good sigils.
Right.
And it just means the ones down here, not these enhanced ones.
It also means the enhanced ones. And in your next run, it will be just on the base card which means you can then enhance the card in your next run.
So
Alright.
that's what makes this a roguelike then.
Yes.
That's the permanent upgrade. Okay. So beaver.
Beaver. We'll be able to use the beaver, kind of. Oh, Nick, what's your name?
Can I just like... Yeah, okay.
I love you, Nick. One final matter. Everything is matter.
The portrait. Oh, am I going in the cringe collection?
You are being added to his cringe compilation.
Oh, damn. You do not need to smile.
Not me actually smiling
is
for it.
unnecessary. Oh. Yeah, how is this determined? How does this work?
Here we go again.
So now I pass off to Kristen.
I don't know how to play this game.
Okay, here, I'll give you a rundown of the controller real quick.
Oh, shit.
You'll figure it out.
If you need to turn on a light for this while you're looking at the controller and stuff.
The only thing you need to know is, this is like select. This is like click.
Uh-huh.
Move the cursor with this.
Uh-huh.
Select. These are like look forward and backward. I forget which one is which.
Okay.
Do not press B.
Press B.
Good luck.
For those of y'all who are just now joining, we're using a Steam controller to play this
You've never used it in your life.
I've never used this shit in my life. This is uncomfortable. It's... Have you held
You
this
think
before?
Yeah, it's a monster of a controller. I hate it. I can't fucking stand it.
I hate the
Which is why I kept trying to push for keyboard and mouse for this game.
I can see why. Here we go.
I mean, honestly, you can switch to it if you want. It's just I don't care for the touchpad on here.
Perhaps it is time.
Let me know if you want to switch to this.
I'll let you know. I don't know what a bone is. I've never seen a bone in my life. Hold on, I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna do my own posture check.
Do you want to take the beanbag? We could have active player in the beanbag.
That's a good idea, but here. I'm also gonna take a drink of water real quick.
It is your prerogative, though.
I
You may
understand.
take the beanbag if you so choose.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So after y'all's first run though, still liking Inscription?
Oh, I love this. Yeah.
It's a great game. It's very well designed.
Yeah. No, I like the mechanics of the card game. I like the weird escape room aspect that we've only gotten like a little flavor of so far.
Yeah.
I like our freaky friend over there.
I don't know if I like the freaky friend or not. he adds to the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. Oh, these are bones. They look like sticks. Gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason.
New mechanic.
No. Oh. No.
Oh, and you can also on the thumbstick you can also press forward and back to go forward and back like that.
I can. Oh. Oh. Oh God. This is.
Play with the buttons, just don't press B.
This is a boinky controller. All right. Me has to learn how to play the game.
Bone poking.
You gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent or at the battle end.
Well, that was freaky.
That was something.
Did y'all see something I didn't see? What was tricky?
So the cursor went like dead in the middle of the 2 cards for a second, so it like shuffled between the 2 at like light speed.
This is my last card?
You don't have much to start with, do you?
Ew. Just a 1? Oh.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
I am making the assumption that the winning condition for the game is the escape room part, not getting further in the card game necessarily.
I'm going to assume that as well, but I assume that we learn more about the room.
The card game.
Yeah. Are we right to assume that, Zach?
It's a safe assumption.
It's a safe assumption indeed.
A little too safe. Maybe we should think of something more stupid. Daring.
It's an escape room after all.
Why don't we just take the pliers to his face?
So that'd be fucked up.
It would be fun.
Okay, so now I will give you oh, this is a perfect opportunity actually.
He forgot my figurine.
You did forget your figurine.
It's nice to save.
Before you go to the save, turn to your left.
The stick.
Oh, hold on, let me click.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
dialogue.
You might have to back away from the table and then you can move around.
No, you should be able to turn from here. You're already backed away from the table. There's a book over there on your left there.
What's that?
Wait, the room is different.
Oh my.
Is that Scrumblow?
I'm sorry, you said to my left there's a book?
Yes.
It was your left, but now it's behind you.
What's that?
237.
273.
273. I can read. What does this mean?
That's a combination lock sign. I wish I remembered the time that like released the ring. I don't remember it. I did not make note of it. Oh, stink bug.
Yeah. This madness must
end. There was a key in there too.
There is a key in here.
Bum ba da bum.
Oh. It's a sliding puzzle. Wait, it's like a little version of the game. It's got like the scale and the bell. So you have to make a combination that does 5 damage.
Correct.
Or a 5 plus 5 damage.
What? What? Neat.
Are you
Well, I'll look at that later.
Will the clock time still be the same for the ring?
If you look at the clock, that slot where the ring was is still popped out.
Okay, so that puzzle's just solved now.
Cute. Oh god.
Are those just like freebies? Can you take those at any time?
That is a puzzle.
We do not have enough pieces to solve this puzzle.
Oh.
Not necessarily. I'm gonna be careful because
Oh, the figurine is beside the safe. That's right. That's right.
I remembered that I brute forced the cuckoo clock and got the ring, but then I also remembered that I found out where the solution is supposed to be given to you anyways. So y'all could have potentially solved it on your own later.
For the clock? Like, the clock solution is already available somewhere?
Not already, but there's a point in the game where you can figure out to put that clock to 11.
It doesn't really matter too much at 11, I'll remember. But until we know what to do with the ring anyway, it's not like it matters too much.
Bones.
Cockroach!
Unkillable cockroach that returns to your hand after dying.
Fucking love the cockroach.
The cucaracha.
I know, I never thought I'd say it
Whoa,
too.
what the actual
Yeah. Yeah.
Had you played Inscyption when we played Mother 3?
No,
That
I think
was
it was
post.
after.
Nice. Nice.
There was the cockroach stream from Mother 3.
You know what? Nick, I hope you don't mind. We're taking this cockroach with us.
Yeah, sure.
Keep my blood flowing. Ah, too bad I hate it when my blood
So when do we
flows.
get our Spunko Pop?
No?
Shit.
Our friend brings me. We are in deep this time.
What makes this time deeper than other times?
Curious question.
Oh, let's play.
Damn, you got me there. Hi, buddy. I know, I just wanted to... Oh, wait, this is the buddy. That's the buddy.
It's the grotesque creatures that require bones. So squirrels can still be sacrifices for bones, you just have to wait a turn and place them right?
No, whenever one of your creatures die, you get a bone.
But you could like throw a squirrel out there intentionally to have it killed to get a bone?
Yes.
Okay.
That's bad.
You didn't like that?
Oh, is that...
Nice.
Back in the game!
Is he stinky? Does stinky affect airborne
Yes.
attack? Okay.
So that sparrow didn't attack that turn because it was stinky and it does 0 damage.
Cool.
Cool indeed. All right, bud, since you want me to get up so bad.
He just told us to stretch.
All right. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. Allows me to plan your next encounter.
You must have bad eyesight. We've been touching everything. So we don't know what those are. 2, 1, 1, 2. This one had a lot more information on it. So that flying one was blocked.
Oh, we got one.
You can, I think you get the 5 from the 2 and the 3 in the middle.
This?
Yeah. But yeah, if they're not there, if they're both back. The second column.
So it will help you here to go into your rulebook and look up what that little lizard with the tail symbol does.
You know what? That probably
That
would
makes
help.
sense,
I was
yeah.
just like, oh, look, it's Gek.
It's a lizard.
That's not just a Gek.
Hey Oscar, this is we cannot curse. Oscar,
Oh,
we're deemed no
no.
cursing.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
heck.
I swear to God, that was a reflex.
Incredible.
Well,
Okay,
I'm banned.
starting now. This is Inscyption. It's a messed up, silly,
Messed up.
card game escape room deal. It's really, really, really good so far. It's a roguelike. So we did one run.
They did one run, and they did so good that the game threw a forced loss at them.
Oh yeah, and this is the guy that we're playing with. This is our DM.
It's Lenny.
Yep.
It's Lucy.
Lynchy.
Lynchy.
Fuck.
You can't say that.
Oh no!
That's 50 flashes.
Sam. Ah! Oh no.
You have to refund Oscar's channel points now.
I'm so sorry, Oscar. I have to refund your channel point.
We're very bad at this.
Yup.
So yeah, so a card with that little tail symbol will basically have a tail pop up to block for it, and then the creature will move to the right.
Okay.
That makes that puzzle so much more complicated.
It is beneficial to solve those puzzles sooner rather than later.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is, I think, why Leshy was trying to push you so hard.
Oscar, look, it's us. Smiling is not required.
There you are.
If we don't take... Is Spunko Pop a unique card? Like, if we don't take it here, we don't see it again this run?
This run, maybe not, but they'll be in future runs.
Okay.
At least.
Alright. Alright, Spunko Pop. Okay. So, when we hit this thing, something appears over here. The tail appears over here. It can also take 1 damage?
The tail appears on the space it's on, but that 1/2 creature will go to the right and take the hit for that 3/2.
Okay.
Um,
So currently, it's just at 1.
It's taking 1.
it's only taking 1 from the creature on the right who is standing unopposed.
Yeah.
And that 1/2 is locked into place.
It's sure. Oh,
but
this one?
No. The one you clicked first.
Okay, good.
Because you see how the metal bars are surrounding it? It's like locked into that space, but the rest of these are freely like adjustable.
Like, we can make them go on either side of the board, right? Yeah. Because that you don't want that lizard has to be there, though, is the issue. Unless it's killed.
So now that's unopposed.
Yeah.
Now here's $1 million question. That lizard being forced to be there is fucking you up because it's blocking 2/1 and then it's blocking the 3/2 next to it, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
But that effect only triggers when it's hit,
Don't hit it.
so don't hit it.
Oh!
Risk it for the biscuit.
Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges.
Whoa. Whoa, holy shit.
Holy shit! LGF is rating us
With
with 6 people.
Hello, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Let's go. Hello, everyone. We're playing a game. This is our dungeon master.
Well, don't forget, there's more puzzles over there.
Oh
I'm just
gosh,
saying.
there is more puzzles over there. This is our cabin where we play.
I imagine whatever you were playing before you brought people here was a lot more, like, not, like, is sad and, like, wretched looking.
A skink.
We got a skink.
Forgot that I put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you every once so often.
Kristen and I were working out in the garage last week, and a skink crawled through under the garage door.
Oh,
A red-headed skink.
Sure it did. Is there anything else I can do over here?
well, it just unlocked 2 more puzzles.
Got some free teeth. I feel like you might as well just grab those every time, right?
Pretty much.
How are you doing today?
Guess I hope that your Wednesday is going. Oh.
So you looked away really fast, but it unlocked 2 more puzzles when you completed that one, Chris.
Like in the
Like
same
over-
thing. Yeah, down below.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty then. Let's. All right, so that's not moving.
So that's the one that
Go
attacks those ways. What is that other symbol? Is that the spiky one?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll do damage and kill that out. Three, 2.
Okay.
So those are the ones that can't move. So don't you? I think. Oh, but okay, never mind. The lizard has to be killed. They're both locked in.
Yep.
The lizard has to attack. Oh,
You have an idea?
if both of the split attack ones to the side of the lizard are in, then it would move over 3 spaces and then get killed.
The lizard always moves to the right.
It'll just stop to the right.
And you always attack from left to right.
It's very weird to like revisualize the game this way after getting so used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what does this do?
Hey, where do you stand on Fruity Pebbles?
Oh, that's a solid
I hate
question indeed.
this.
This is kind of our like our quarrel of the day.
If you move the porcupine on the right up,
This one?
I think that's it. I remember this one being tricky. I don't remember if this is the solution. So what is blocking that? Because
The lizard, right?
oh no, move the porcupine on the left up as well.
All the way up?
No, move that one down. Sorry, the one on your right. So, because here's what's happening right now. Porcupine on your side of the board, you're dealing 1 damage. Then that split shot is dealing 1 damage on the left side. It's attacking the skink and moving the skink to the right side of the board. But now the skink only has 1 health. So then the next split shot should kill the skink. However, it's attacking to the left first and hitting that porcupine and dying before it can hit the skink. So you need to move that porcupine up as well.
That one.
That one. And then this should be it. Then the 3 damage will go through. What is happening here? So 1 damage,
1 damage.
2 damage, hit the lizard. Lizard goes over there. 3 damage, kill the lizard. Why is it not killing the lizard?
But there's no, never mind.
Try moving the 3-2 up, and then moving your split shot up. Oh.
You know what? I want to look at this one instead. Boom, we're just gonna mix it up. That's a spider. That's a spider. Looks like, what is that, like poison damage or something?
That's an ant.
Yeah, so the more ants, the more powerful they are.
Yeah. Righty.
So that ant is killing that lizard who can't move to the right. It's flying. Is that skink the only one that's locked in completely?
Mm-hmm.
weird.
So, if you move that skink up, not that one, move that ant forward,
It gets more powerful.
now those ants deal 2 damage each, because you have 2 ants. But you're like, oh, but fuck, it's gonna hit the lizard, and then it's gonna block the thing on the right, but the thing on the right has flying. No.
This thing,
Mhm.
right?
It's gonna attack anyway.
So it's gonna attack anyways, so you'll be hitting for 4 damage total, this should be.
Alright, this should be 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to find 1 more damage somewhere.
Potentially?
Correct.
Oh, yep. Ooh!
Aged wolf.
I thought it said sacred for a moment.
Sacred
I
wolf.
wish that's what it said. It's not.
Scaged wolf.
You've seen a caged wolf somewhere.
We have.
Alright. Once again, this is...
Is this the position we left it in?
I think so.
Oh!
Yeah, it was, because you had just tried moving the 3-2 up on the right. So if you move the one on the right down twice, that's the position that you kind of had that was
Yeah.
close.
Hmm.
One. You know what? I know where it is,
And you're not gonna tell us.
and I'm not gonna tell you.
Is there a particular side of the board that we have wrong?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Damn. Okay.
Let me see if I can do this math in my head, because I think I know generally what the solution is, but I want to see if I can find out the specific one.
Okay, so first column, we probably just want to
Oh yeah,
do that damage,
this
right?
is super easy.
First column, we want to do that damage. Second column, can't move that one. The one above that, is that worth? Because if that's there, then the mantis thing in the third column is going to attack that, and then it's going to deal damage to the mantis
So-
and kill it.
Okay. So move it back up to that default position you just had at. Let's say this is your default, because this is close. I'll let you know that this is close.
Can you tell us how many moves away we are from it?
I think you are literally only 1 move away,
Shit.
but try not to brute force it. I want you guys to
Right,
think about
right.
yeah.
it. All right. So you
That-
so think about what the problem with this is.
the
That has
the
to do with
lizard.
the 2 spaces that are locked into place.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want that lizard to move over.
Correct. Now, how would you go about that if that mantis is locked into place?
By
Yeah.
blocking its movement with something else.
No.
By killing the lizard.
So, okay. So, I keep using the actual card names these are supposed to represent, but I should say just like the second row space or something like that. So, okay. So that creature on the second row is locked into place.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that skink is also locked into place.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, we can kill the skink so that it doesn't attack it.
no. So, every time you hit that skink, it is going to create another blocker on the right and block that 3-2. So that 3-2 is useless because that's a big meaty 3 damage, right? Just sitting there, but it's going to get blocked every time because you cannot move that card in the second column, and that's going to activate the skink, which also can't be moved. So that 3-2 is going to get blocked no matter what. So that is the problem you need to solve. That just means 3-2 is just going to get blocked by the
Yep.
porcupine.
Move the 3-2 up. And, yeah.
But then you're missing that 3-2 damage.
We need the 3-2 damage.
Does that... No, that doesn't.
How can you... So that like forked attack right under the skink,
Yeah.
that's not going to attack or hit the skink, right?
Yeah, it will not.
But the forked attack to the left of it is going to hit the skink.
Yes.
How could you prevent that damage from happening? I will give you a hint.
Oh, first column, move the spiky one up. That'll kill that.
That will kill it, and then the damage will go through.
Ew.
Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless.
Who is she?
In time, you will understand its power.
Very well. I surely hope so. All right, fella.
Wait, go back to the caged wolf.
God.
Hi.
So, just keep that caged wolf in mind.
Okay.
Knock knock.
It's a special surprise for later.
Yes. So
Alright.
I wanted to push you to do those puzzles because
Those cards you get from it are good.
the cards you get are decent. The cage wolf is part of a puzzle, and the squirrel introduces one of the best mechanics in this game.
Oh.
That little totem piece you got.
In time, you will understand its power.
In time.
Okay. Enhance its power. Who's getting stronger?
What do you say? Pick someone else. Oh, are you blushing?
They wouldn't eat Spunko Pop.
They would never.
Okay.
You survivors willing to make a hasty retreat with my stink bug.
They really wanted to eat a stink bug. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash.
The flash.
Camera flash.
Alright. You got a stump, coyote, and a porcupine. Take your hand off of there, sir.
He's gonna just pull out a banjo and start playing it.
That's right. That does happen.
The dam. But it's in front of a stump.
That's unfortunate.
What do you think, Nick?
Okay, we got stink bug and worker ant. How much do they cost to summon?
Worker
2
ant costs
bones
1. Yeah.
or
We currently
blood.
have 1 bone.
1 bone, that's not enough for either. Is anything gonna die this turn?
I mean, the squirrel could die if I
Throw
release
out
it for
there?
the worker ant, but I don't know if I want the worker ant
The
on the
squirrel
board
could
right
also
now.
die for the stink bug if you throw it out in front of something that'll kill it.
True?
But
True.
then you'd have to wait a turn between. We also have a squirrel up there in your jar, remember?
We do have one in the jar.
But coyote. So we're going to attack and kill the coyote.
I'm gonna grab this squirrel,
Okay.
actually. Alright.
Attack and kill the coyote.
Uh-huh.
Something's gonna appear in front of the stump.
The porcupine is going to attack me for 1.
Is there anything you want to put in front of that porcupine that we have?
I suppose we could just put... We could
Does-
sack the squirrel for the worker ant, go for the
Does-
porcupine.
Does the stink bugs, lowering of damage done, like, also lower the spike damage, or is that always just 1?
That is always just 1.
Okay.
You think we should keep the hand, Nick, or should we play the squirrel in the...
I mean, what would playing the squirrel accomplish if we're not going to summon any...
Well, if
Just
we
stop the porcupine damage?
play the squirrel, take the porcupine damage, then we will have 2 bones to pick up the stink bug with.
I follow, yeah.
Or we could use the squirrel to just bring the worker ant, and the worker ant question mark will take out the porcupine? Wait, no, the porcupine has 2 health. No, it won't.
Yeah, the worker ant would only do 1 right now because there's no other worker ants.
Yep.
So don't do that right now.
Cool. I think we're just gonna pass then.
Wait, you weren't gonna get the squirrel for the stink bug?
Whoops. Whoops. That was my bad right there.
That's that caged wolf.
What is that caged wolf indeed?
So it just like gets beat up for 6 damage?
Yeah, it's just a really good blocker.
That's so sad.
That indeed.
It's also, you can sacrifice it?
I don't believe you can sacrifice the cage wolf. So typically, if you look at the designs of the card, you see how all the lines are like dotted on it?
Oh, okay.
And you see how all the lines on like the stump are also like dotted in that way, and the card's a little bit more like yellow.
That's what tells you if you can use it as a blood
It's
sacrifice.
essentially like an object, quote unquote.
Okay.
Okay.
A creature versus like a object.
Yeah, and like the pelts are also like that. Which is why I'm sad. So, okay. So since this has happened now, and I can kind of like explain this to you guys, do you remember how I was talking about how the Warren had kind of a secret power?
Yeah.
So, any card that creates another card, for the most part, I think there's one exception. If that card has another sigil on it, other than the one that creates, the card that it creates will also have that sigil. So, for example, you put down Spunko Pop, which created a dam, but because you also have the like triple blood sacrifice on it, the dam also has that.
Oh,
So
right.
if you get a Warren and you put, say you put the triple sacrifice thing on a Warren, then the rabbit that you create can get sacrificed for 3.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Very powerful. And so if you put another sigil on Spunko Pop, those dams will also come in with that other sigil.
Okay.
So just
Okay.
something to keep in mind. That's very cool.
Very cool indeed.
This one's a head scratcher. Porcupine, okay. Thump. Okay, I'm at a standstill. Uncle Pop's gonna do 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how much health does he have left? 3.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, you could pull a tooth and then just attack, right? And that would be 3 damage.
Pull 2.
If Spunko Pop would just do 2.
Yep. Yeah.
But I guess you want to see if there's a way out of it before that.
I'm just gonna summon Stinkbug on here.
Okay.
Want to give Stinkbug
Good play.
some love.
He's like the opposite of the what's he called? The Scoat?
The stoat.
The Stoat? That's like a word I never heard before this game. Is that just like a type of big cat?
It's like a type of small dog.
Oh, really?
Small wild dog.
Like a hyena?
It's a canine, I'm pretty sure.
Stoat. I'm looking it up right. Oh my god, it's adorable.
Yep.
Kristen, look at these stoats.
They're very cute.
Stop! Oh my god!
Look at this one. It's like all white.
It looks like a weasel.
Yeah, it's a very. It looks related to a red panda. It looks very much like a red panda. The Eurasian ermine. Because of its wide circumpolar distribution, it is of least concern on the IUCN Red List.
We did it, Nick.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
I was looking at stoats.
I understand. Goats are quite incredible, I must say.
Yeah, bear trap? Oh, the trapper, that's right. So you can organize your teeth.
What do you think, Nick?
7 for the golden pelt. Look, it's like a golden sheep that's been slaughtered.
We could go ahead and get the golden belt.
I mean, it'll probably make a really good trade later, right?
Could be.
Let's go for it. This is only our second run.
It's a good time to experiment.
Much appreciated. I have 3. Accept this gift from my friend.
Oh. Rat? A pack rat.
Oh my god!
So every time you go to the inventory space with 3 full spaces, you get a pack rat instead.
Neat!
So it's not just a wasted space.
That's really what is that pack rat symbol?
You could go read it. But yeah. There you go. Easy peasy.
Oh god. I have
Left trigger?
Right. Oh yeah. There you go.
Left trigger, yes. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full.
Okay.
Neat!
So you only want to use that after you've used an item. Ideally.
Ideally.
But it's an okay card despite that as well.
There's a 3rd talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate him. Biggest killjoy ever. He's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Is this cat trying to tell me to get up from and go stretch my leggies around this here room?
I think you have to wait till this game is over at least, but I think so.
Just saying, you know.
East.
There's a third one among us.
Oh.
Oh no, he's crying! No, he's not.
He's
I
upset.
thought he was.
It kind of looked like it.
It looks like it kind of from here, from this angle.
Would it be spoiling anything if you told us how many runs it took you to beat the game?
Interesting.
Because, like, this is... Like, in a lot of roguelikes, your runs are sometimes pretty short, and you start them again instantly, but in this one, they're pretty long.
It took me about 5 hours to beat the game.
Okay.
And, like, that is 5 hours total, not, like, a 5-hour run.
Interesting. But you said there is a lot worth checking out even after you beat it, too. Like, it's worth continue, like, for achievements. You said there was something you were doing after you beat it.
You'll have to see.
Okay.
Why don't you see for yourself instead of just asking me to answer for you, Nick?
Yeah, Nick,
I want to see it right now, though!
Oh, yeah, I want to see how that works.
What works?
The unkillable thing on the cockroach.
Oh, that just gives me more bones.
It returns to your hand.
It really does. Reba is unfaltering as the cockroach. This ain't looking so hot, y'all. Oh. What? What do you think, Nick? I'm in a bind.
How much health do you have left?
Not a lot.
How much health? 1, 2, 3. You're about to take 1, 2, 3 damage. Okay, can't put out the cockroach. How much does
I
it...
could if I use the item, this item,
Yes.
to get more bones.
So that is an option. How much does it cost to summon the worker ant?
1 blood.
1 blood. You could squirrel worker ant, and you'd be above board for a turn. But then what? So if you really wanted to get ahead, you could, like, I guess, squirrel worker ant and break the bank for the cockroach. Might be a bit excessive though. Up to you.
If you're fine with being excessive, then I'm also fine with it, since we're gonna die multiple times anyway.
We still have 2 candles anyway. So you're gonna squirrel for worker ant and bone for cockroach.
Yep. The only
Now,
question is,
do you want... Which one of those... Do you want those to be, like... How much health do they have? Is it 1 each? So the worker ant could survive killing one of the porcupines. The cockroach would die immediately. So I'm thinking cockroach in front of the empty one, so it does damage directly, and then worker ant in front of one of the porcupines to get them out of the picture. And then you could, yeah, I think that's the play.
All right, cool. And if something dies, then boom, I can summon the cockroach again. If the cockroach dies, I can just summon him again. But alas.
Yeah, so now you're a little empty-handed is the issue.
That is an issue, but we're gonna take it, and I'm gonna put the squirrel right here.
Yeah, and it would, it would take that porcupine and you do 2 damage.
Yup.
But you have basically wasted your draw this turn as a result.
You are correct.
But couldn't we just keep doing that? It was a net positive.
You are currently at you could keep doing that, or you could draw up your cards to whatever you actually need to just give you an easier win, since you're at a net neutral at the moment.
That's true, yeah. So I guess you want to see what your next, like, main deck card is. Go from there. Skink. See the way this is going?
I don't like the way this is going, personally. What do you think?
Neither does he.
What? Yeah, take that.
Sometimes if a match takes too long or you get too decisive a victory too quick, he will offer a surrender.
Wow. Neat. That's neat. Wow.
The game probably could also tell that it was, like, gonna be balanced out for a long time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, bones are in here now. I definitely don't think you should go for the 3 blood at the moment.
Yeah, I don't either.
Your deck doesn't seem great for sacrificing at the moment.
How about just the 1 blood then?
Sure. Elk on.
It quickly grows into an elk. You're coming with us, buddy.
Have got a little bit more complicated. Is this the same map as last time?
So for your first route, they basically throw you a straight route
For the first world.
with like 1 fork here or there. But then the rest of them going forward should be closer to this, where there's like multiple 2 and 3 choice ones.
Did they say it was health or power this time?
It is power this time.
It is power, yeah. I have a lot of ways that I can lean in this. I can lean towards the cockroach, the wolf, Spunko, obviously, the skink.
Stop this.
I feel so bad. I just want to know the stout's name now, actually. Nick, what what's your thought process looking
I'm
like?
having a hard time thinking. To be honest, I am starting to experience the brain drain. Like this game, I felt like I was learning a lot at once.
I'm gonna pick the skink then.
Okay. You doing it twice?
No, she just accidentally clicked on the skink, which brings it back.
Oh, okay.
We're less than pure. Less than hype, if you will.
Very cringe intentions.
Are you ready for the prospector?
No. Absolutely not. You see this? Golden pelt?
Yeah, it's shiny.
It is
Holographic.
incredibly shiny. I say you are.
Nothing is gonna beat our like pinky ass river snapper.
What river snapper?
What tanky ass river snapper?
Where
Nick?
is it?
It's gone.
No, like I'm saying, nothing we get now is gonna be better.
Oh, yeah, you are absolutely right.
I'll give it some time. Trust me. Smoke. And hey, now that you have bones, smoke has another effect.
Oh, really? Neat. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between my ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It was me! The prospector! The prospector. Not
So-
that shit again.
If you look at your smoke card, when you sacrifice the smoke,
4 bones?
you get 4 bones.
That's awesome. Alright.
So should would we be able to bet on getting things from the pack mule again if we beat it?
I would say that is a safe assumption to make, yes. If you actually look closely at the pack mule,
Is it like thicker?
you can see the like stack of cards underneath it. It's a lot more visible during combat, but yeah.
That's so neat. After this boss fight, assuming you beat him, should look around the room again because they prompted that earlier and we haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
You have found pretty much everything you need to find in the room at the moment.
Uh-huh.
You could go take a peek at that painting that was puzzling you,
Okay.
but you're not gonna find much. But it is something to keep in mind.
Useful information in the future.
Yo, I'll try. I'm gonna make the attempt, but...
Oh, there it is. Once it's
There
on the
we
field,
go.
you can see it.
Yeah.
Enough, he says. Oh, God.
We haven't let him die yet.
I mean, you've straight up sacrificed him.
Yep. I sacked him.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't
but it's
notice.
okay. It is okay.
Yeah.
Many bones indeed. I only have one item. I only got my tooth.
That hatter killed that boulder in one hit.
Alright. I can just hold this. Get a rabbit, put the skink up here. For next turn?
If Skink is killed by Adder in one hit with the, like, the poison, does that still leave a tail behind?
It wouldn't because it has to move to the right, I
Right,
believe,
right.
Is that correct?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold this.
Yeah, so Stoat is gonna pack mule, Wolf will pack mule, Adder's gonna do one on their own.
Oh no, there's gold on my cards!
Go!
Go!
He struck gold, I struck bones.
Yeah, we haven't used that yet. What items are there? Is it just the wrench right now?
Just the wrench.
I like how in character he gets.
He's very excited.
So excited indeed.
Adder's gonna do one.
3 damage on the board. You have 4 health left.
Yeah. So you'll be +1 if you do nothing else. You could rabbit pelt the block.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
Probably the fucking bloodhound.
Yeah, bloodhound. I should probably. I want my cockroach.
Words I never thought I would hear.
Yep. I never thought I'd say him. I don't know why is this the most difficult decision? Is which deck to draw from?
Would you like a safe recommendation since you guys have beaten the boss? I don't mind helping a little.
I would like a safe recommendation, yes.
Okay, so a lot of the time in these situations, you already have multiple cards that have blood cost in here,
Yes.
right? So a squirrel is usually the safe bet unless you really think that none of them can solve your problems. So there's a couple things to go for here. But I think what is safe and could be very beneficial to you is to draw a squirrel for the next 2 turns and get that pack rat out there.
The bad boy.
Now, then you'll want to use the pelt, block the bloodhound, and then next turn you'll be within 3. But you'll be able to get the you'll be within 3 points of dying, and they'll have 3 damage still. You'll be able to get the pack rat out, and if you somehow can't prevent that 3 damage still, you have the pliers to bring you 1 back up again.
And whatever the pack rat brings, that'll change everything.
Exactly. You could potentially get something really good from the pack rat.
Where should the pack rat go?
So we get.
Not in front of the adder, is my guess.
I say actually.
It's not gonna kill the.
There's a couple of different options. In front of the adder isn't a bad choice, because then you're killing one of it and opening up a space, which is nice. If you put it in the empty space on the left, the bloodhound is just going to move over there anyways.
Oh, right. Yes, it is.
But then the pack rat.
So I would say probably
In front of the adder.
probably in front of the adder, actually.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a nice item. You could say bye-bye to the Bloodhound right now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
Or
and just for fun, go ahead and try what you're thinking.
which is to try it on the pack mule? Okay. It's too thick.
Like the only card in the game you can't cut.
That's really funny.
That's neat. Thank you for your assistance. Of
course. I saw the like decision anxiety hitting you. This game will do that. And then hit that fucking mule. Look at all your bones.
Good thing Nuggets drop bones.
Alright, Packrat's gonna kill the mule. I guess I'm hitting the button.
Hit the button.
But also, I wish I could get up during this just so I could see all of the props that are like around here. Though I know that even because we can't get up, these are all of the props, but this is so cool.
He's just very descriptive. They're not actually there.
Oh, right.
Maybe.
Give me my cockroach!
So
That's fine with me too.
So the mules cards aren't necessarily from your deck. It just gives you a squirrel and like 3 random cards.
I think we got a possum last time too.
Gotcha.
You did not get a possum last time because bone cards weren't in the game last time.
Oh, right. What did we get last
The
time?
bone cards are in the game now.
So you could probably.
Possum?
I want to say something so bad right now.
But you can't
Is
say
there a
it.
secret effect you know about, or just like a
I don't know what
picture?
you're talking about. I plead the fifth. Let's play the game.
Kristen, one of these cards is a secret effect.
Shut up.
Cage wolf, isn't it? What makes the cage wolf sing?
What makes the cage wolf sing? Yeah, what you're talking about. There's a very interesting opportunity right now.
Can the adder not get to the wolf because it's in a cage? Throw a squirrel and a cub out just on the left, and after a turn it'll start doing wolf damage and there's nothing opposing it.
I don't know why I did that. It's okay though.
Did what?
Grabbed another squirrel.
I mean, you win either way. Bravo.
Thank you.
Thank you for rewriting our kingdom.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
Very well. May choose
Alright,
a rare card.
A rare card. What's this card?
Yuli.
Oh, Ryuli.
Gek.
And
Ouroboros. Death strengthens it for so each time it dies, it gets more powerful.
Each time it dies, it comes back as one more powerful.
Holy shit, that sounds amazing.
It is possibly, unironically, the best card in this entire game.
nice.
Cause like, throw it out there, let something weak kill it. All right, summon it again. Throw it in front of the next threatening thing.
It's a computer. The air grew thick with moisture.
Buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. The wetlands.
You want to see a pelt?
You got a rabbit right here. All right. Raven egg is new. Rattler? I don't think we've used a rattler. There's a cat over there. Those are always good. We already have a regular elk, right?
You have an elk fawn.
Yes.
Sparrow, raven. So I will say I think something that we've been having a lot of problems with in this game, in this like run, is like not having enough to like sacrifice with when we want to.
Yeah.
Cat would help with that.
Cat does help a
I'm
lot with
assuming
that.
the raven egg turns into a raven after one turn.
Yeah, I'm leaning either towards the cat or the skunk.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Let's go with cat.
All right, magnificent. You
get
can
to
get a
pick a
free
rare.
Urayuli strange larva. What is it gonna turn into?
What's it gonna turn into?
I am a fan of all 3 of the cards on the right.
You hate Urayuli?
I don't hate Urayuli, you just have to be building a deck or have a deck that
Yeah,
can get blood
oh.
very easily, or else it's just dead weight.
Yeah.
I meant to check that, but it's okay. We'll just see what this does.
I think you'll regret it.
Part of the reason why we do this over and over again. What's that?
It's curiosity. What is it?
What is that?
What could it be?
What the foik is this?
New space, who dis?
X marks the spot. It's a treasure.
Familiar stones, but something was different. That the fate of the creature would not be pleasant.
So, could potentially be a good opportunity to just get rid of a card that you don't really want.
Please no.
Like, so this one in particular, you got the worker ant, the ant queen, and the skink kind of just tossed in because you solved those puzzles.
Yeah.
But that won't be the case going forward.
I feel like, you shouldn't sacrifice an ant, though, because you'll still have another ant that will now just be weaker. But, I don't know. Because what are the odds you're going to use both at one time anyway?
We could sack the elk fawn.
You could.
I think I will.
That's sad.
What happens?
You callously slaughtered the elk fawn.
I feel bad.
Oh, the Bone Lord was pleased, Kristen.
Oh, good. The Bone Lord was pleased. What's this?
Minor boon of the Bone Lord. You'll start each battle with 1 extra bone.
I like me some boons and bones.
You shook the viscera off the poor elk fawn and carried onward. There were boons mentioned in the book, but the pages were obscured. Oh, a beehive and, excuse me, two kingfishers.
Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand.
Power 1 health.
I'm sorry, so if I strike this, he gets a bee in his hand?
So it doesn't really help Leshy as much, because he doesn't really have like a hand per se. So it's basically just an O2 blocker.
Okay.
That effect is more important if we had it.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Bullfrog. A roach. An ant. And a squirrel.
Don't forget your bullfrog!
I would never forget my bullfrog, honey.
Frog blocks kingfisher.
Oh god, it's happening.
Spunko!
That's good. Spunko is very good. Spunko can take out that beehive next turn.
Yeah.
And that's just what he'll do.
Neutralized.
Okay, I have 3 bones. Going to hit this button. Oh, I do get the B.
Oh, interesting. That is actually an interaction that
It's cute.
I didn't really know about.
It's so cute. Leggy.
Huh. So yeah, so if
You get a free flying 1/1.
yep. Even when you have the beehive, when he hits your beehive, you also get a bee.
You just
So
get a B regardless.
just be yourself.
Be free. Free B. The cat might be good to put in front of a, No, never mind. Never mind.
I can sack. Can I sack the B for the cat?
You can.
Four bones.
Sure do.
Also, by the way, much like you can sort the teeth, at any given point, if you just see a big pile of bones, you can just click on them.
And it'll probably just stack them in a similar fashion.
If it's 1 or 2, it like flips them like that. But yeah, if it's a bunch, it just like stacks them up.
This game is so well thought out.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I was hesitant when you first mentioned it because I'm typically not into like card games, much less like card video games, much less deck building games. So I was hesitant, but you like insisted, no, you'll love this, and I love this.
It's very intuitive.
Yeah. Like the initial like learning like the wall was relatively short actually, before it started to make sense. I think it also helps me a lot that it's an asymmetrical gameplay. Like he's not doing the same thing I am.
Yeah.
It feels like less of a card game and more of a puzzle to be solved.
Yeah.
It does indeed feel that way.
Our snapper. It's ornery. Sharp quills. Bullfrog.
We're gonna take this porcupine.
Alright.
Do you guys think you'll do one more run after this? I know you said you wanted to do it longer tonight.
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to get deep fried.
Yeah, this will probably be the last
And
one
if the
for
game's
today.
It's like if you said you did it in 5 hours, it's probably shorter than I was estimating anyway.
Well, here is also the thing though, is I play a lot of card games that are similar to this, and my runs were considerably faster than yours.
Yeah, you were just click, 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 click.
So I don't know how long it will take y'all.
Regardless, though, I think I have to check out after this. Brain is starting to like deep fry.
Okie dokie. There he is. Mr. Roach.
Alright, what's that? Ooh, it's the bird! It's an obelisk.
It's me.
It sure is, buddy.
I have forgotten what this. Okay. So it's like an enchanted match where like the obelisk bestows effects upon each thing.
It bestows effects upon a type of creature. In this case, the obelisk has a bird's head, so all of the birds are going to get the ability to move.
Right.
Okay, a kingfisher. A raven, which will, when I think it hatches, it'll have 3 health. In this 2 health.
2 damage, 3 health.
2
You were
damage,
right.
3 health. Okay. All right, that was indeed funky. All right.
Spunky. Funko Pop.
Wow, I definitely did not put that bullfrog in the proper place. But that's fine. That's fine. No. No, I am not. But we're just gonna see what happens.
Oh!
That means I have 2 health?
Where are these embers coming from?
Yes, you have 2 health.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Raven can't move over to the Kingfisher. Will kill the bullfrog.
But it can kill Chris.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
No.
bullfrog will block it.
Yeah, for 1 turn.
Your stoat will kill the sparrow, and the kingfisher will deal 1 damage. So you live to the next turn as it stands right now.
You can also pull a tooth.
I am probably gonna end up pulling a tooth.
Kingfisher and Raven will both hit. Which will do 3. Kingfisher is 1, right? To hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll take 3. So even if you took the tooth, that'd put you at 0.
Yeah.
So you'll have to find a way to block. Well, okay, no, because, I mean, the stout's going to attack too, so that would put you in that positive 1. I probably cat in front of Kingfisher, because Kingfisher's not going to attack cat.
But what am I gonna stack for the cat?
Yeah, that's the question. Your porcupine's not really blocking that raven. Is it gonna block what's coming after
So
it?
the porcupine's gonna hit the raven.
And the stoat will kill the raven next turn.
Right, it's gonna move over.
Did I pull my tooth?
I think you're gonna have to for this one.
Oh. It does happen. And it will continue to happen.
The totem fights are hard.
How disappointing.
Disappointing.
Oh, right, that
indeed.
was only the first candle. Mantis? Frog. River snapper. What will you imbue? What happens when you put the ant symbol on something else? Does it just count as an ant for all purposes?
So, the ant is not a sigil. If you look at the ant queen actually has a different ability.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
So the ant itself is like the damage marker. It's a little different.
But you could, you know, put the spawning ant power on something if you wanted. Ouroboros. Is that the flying blocker?
Yep.
Yeah. Now.
Huh.
Flying blocker on caged wolf.
We'll say. Unkillable is quite the ability to have on a low-cost card.
Yeah. I mean, that cat was kind of set up as like the sacrifice in the tutorial for a reason, basically.
And now, some thoughts for you as well. Think of an unkillable Spunko Pop. So, you, essentially, you throw Spunko Pop out, right? For 1 blood. You sacrifice something, throw them out there. And if you want to get something bigger out there, you can sacrifice Spunko Pop again, get the bigger cost ones out there, and then you still have a really powerful card that you can just do that with infinitely in your hand. Ooh. Don't sacrifice your Ouroboros.
Do not.
We
Wait,
haven't
would
even got the-
Ouroboros go up here?
You don't want to use Ouroboros here, I don't think.
Sorry, I completely misunderstood what you said, Zach.
So throw the cockroach down there.
Oh, and Spunko Pop on
Then
top?
Spunko, yes. But also, like, you know, take a peek at your options. Unkillable does some very interesting things. It's a very strong sigil to throw on stuff. So, like, alternatively, you could throw the pack rat onto the cockroach or the Ouroboros, and then every time you summon them, you also get an item, and then it comes back to your hand, and you can do that again if you have the resources and get another item.
I mean, the interesting thing is with... So, is Spunko Pop available each time we go through, or only at, like... Are the player cards only available in the immediate next round?
No, they're available every time you go through, but Spunko Pop won't have whatever sigil you put on them this time, but they'll still have the 2 you put on them when you created them.
So it would just be a temp sigil. Okay.
It's me.
It's me, J. Owen. Put a can on your head.
Nice.
Unbreakable Spunko Pop.
This Spunko Pop is roachified. If you put the roach on Ouroboros, it'd be Orochimaru.
Heh.
So you want something to kill that Ouroboros.
Like a coyote?
Yeah, just line it up in front of something that's gonna kill it. But you have to, yeah, not yet.
Ah!
Fishers are funky.
Probably just want to put Stoke here, right?
Code to block Sparrow makes sense.
Stoke. Oh, hush.
The card is flapping.
It's so cool.
Yikes.
Do you have any items?
No.
Nope.
I feel like your best bet is to really hope for a one draw. Huh?
Let me see. Okay. What's your health at? Is it 1 or 2?
One.
Is that 1? You cannot take 1 damage. It might already be too late.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it is. That's okay. Eat it.
Bye-bye.
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Quick stag.
Stop that.
Oh,
There we go.
Here comes the
It
hand.
stopped. He's gonna get you.
It is time for you to perish.
He's gonna get you.
He needs moisturizer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We need to get him all
Oh
fresh
no, a
and funky.
dire scenario. I know, right? Oh boy, we're back in the shed.
Damn. If you're just getting here, I'm so sorry, because we're like just about to end. That happens so much with us. One comes in and starts talking like right as like we're about to stop.
Oh,
Oh, here's your camera.
you got this camera. Get him. Get his ass.
Pathetic.
Any idea what that camera is capable of? I don't actually. Oh! We have a memento to create.
Are you able to look around anymore?
Nope.
Nope.
The cost.
You want this to be a bone card or a blood card?
Bone or blood. What do you think, Nick?
We already... I would go with bone here. I didn't realize it was 2, but whatever.
I mean, 2 is the lowest it goes.
Oh, really? There's no 1 bone?
I think there's like 1.
Power and health. I
Power and health.
guess we're going with the
Does it
river.
copy the ant?
I think it does.
Huh.
Let's go with the river snapper then.
That's smart.
No, we love the game so far.
Oh, yeah.
This was our second run. First run, we got to...
The end of the second.
What was it? What was
were
his
they?
name?
The wetlands?
The fisherman.
The fisher.
Yep.
And he said, that's too far, and it was like grizzly bear in our ass. It's back. But we made a Spunko Pop card. Alright, what do you want it to be called?
Wired.
Wired?
Yeah.
Do you want that W-I or W-Y-R?
W-Y.
No, W-Y-R?
W-Y?
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Nick?
Why?
W-Y.
I heard I. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You're good.
So you said wired, and I imagined W-I, and I was like, do you want to make it W-Y?
Yes.
And then I thought you were disagreeing with me and wanted the I.
No.
So W-Y-R-E-D. Is that good?
Yeah.
Do you want the exclamation point?
Yeah, that works even better.
Cool.
My visit.
Jeez. Into the compilation we go. Yet again. Okay. You will learn. He's getting impatient now.
Or you will die.
Funny. So we back out now.
Hey, wait.
Wait,
What?
Look at that stoat.
what the fuck's up with the stove
That's a
here?
That's a different stoat.
Is it?
His face is all whoopee cushioned.
I think it was always like that. I just wanted you to look at him.
Why he whoopee?
He looked neato.
So. Start screen. Start screen.
Start screen.
Click. Boom. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
You can
y'all.
follow if you want.
Only
I
if you
guess.
want.
Not like we care or anything.
You definitely should.
Love the game.
Indeed,
Game
this is
good.
fun. We'll be playing this again.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.